What's happening, guys, and welcome to the first head-to-head podcast. I am your co-host, Jakov, with my other co-host, Rob.
Yo.
Today, we are here with a special guest. Shout out, Sebastian.
Nope. Very glad to be here.
How you doing, man? Thanks for coming.
Of course.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So today, what we got on the schedule, we got some Prem talk for you. We have some NBA, and we got some NFL. It is the first week of the playoffs. We'll get into that soon.
Basketballs.
Let's start with Prem, boys.
It's a lot of balls.
What's up?
All right, what's up?
This week, we got Arsenal Spurs.
Arsenal Spurs.
Big North London derby.
Arsenal Spurs. I'm liking the Spurs, man.
What are we saying?
I'm not feeling Spurs. I mean, I'm pretty biased as an Arsenal fan, but right now, Arsenal are in fourth place by 2 points, I want to say.
They're up.
So right now they're in fifth.
With 2 points on the Spurs. But the Spurs have 2 games less played.
That's a big 6 point. If they win this game coming up.
Yeah, they win this game, they're already ahead of Arsenal, and they have one more game on them.
Yeah, all right. You got that right. But if Arsenal wins, there'll be 5 points ahead and that one game in hand. So.
And they also have a man called Harry Kane. Now, I don't know if you want to talk about Harry Kane right now because he's insane.
He hasn't been great this year.
Every time I turn on one of their games, I feel like I see him score.
So, maybe last year.
Yeah. Son has been a monster, though.
Yeah, he has been.
Son has been carrying that team, and that team's just been hitting lately. They have not, they've been hitting. I think, but Arsenal, I don't know. Arsenal's won 4.
So who's playing? So who's playing for Arsenal? So they got Lacazette up top.
Lacazette starting. They have Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli.
Odegaard.
Right now, those 3 are on fire. Let's talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Saka scored in his last game against City. We should have beat Manchester City last time out if it wasn't for a Jakov red card.
Right. And they have Tierney on wing back.
True.
Tierney's
Tomiyasu. We got Ben White and Gabriel, who got sent off that City game.
Yep.
And Ramsdale, who in my opinion the best keeper in the Prem.
Who?
Ramsdale.
Interesting.
Goated.
It has been popping off.
Yeah.
It has up there.
The hair's up there.
The hair's up there right now.
Both of these teams have been behind City and behind Chelsea. I think are the hottest teams.
Yeah, I think so.
In the Prem.
West Ham's interesting.
I think Chelsea's starting to die off a bit right now.
Yeah, they haven't lost, but they've been tying so many games.
They've hit a slump. They've
Yeah, but
definitely
West Ham is at 21 games.
And Liverpool, same thing with Liverpool, but Man City is just hitting like they don't miss.
I think Man City's running away with the league.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's even close anymore.
I mean,
It's theirs to lose right now.
Yeah.
they have 10 games on 10 points. My fault on Chelsea. Like I don't see them
City
choking
losing
that.
Yeah, Tottenham's too far down.
Yeah.
But Tottenham does have a good chance of being fourth right now.
The race
After 2 because
It's for fourth.
It's the race for fourth right now.
Spurs is still 3 games behind West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're only They're only 4 points behind.
They're only 4 points behind. So Tottenham could have
What's
they
Tottenham's
could be
schedule?
Yeah.
Like what are their for the next 3 games? Let's see.
Let's see.
Tottenham, if they win this game, they're in good position right now.
So Tottenham plays what is it? Leicester. Those are hard games.
They got Arsenal, and after that,
I mean, Leicester's alright.
Leicester's been pretty ass this year.
Yeah, so they're playing Chelsea. Yeah, they're playing Arsenal, Leicester, and Chelsea the next 3 matches. Obviously they're winnable.
That's a tough schedule.
Yeah, it's a tough schedule because that Chelsea game is going to be really, really
big
for both of them. Because Chelsea's still trying.
But then after that,
yeah,
it's alright. I mean, it's the Prem, you know.
Chelsea's still trying to win the league, so they do need that big win against Spurs. So
I'm gonna be so disappointed if Man U doesn't even make it to the Europa League, bro.
Yeah, they're struggling. Bro. I don't even want to talk about them. That's how bad they are.
7th,
bad man.
God damn.
They're going through it with the new coach.
I mean, this one they need 2 games.
I don't think it's the coach's problem though. I think it's just the players, and we don't have Pogba.
You have too much deadwood on your team.
It's not looking good. Like Ronaldo, it's just not working out with him. I don't think.
Would you rather have Cavani
No.
just by himself?
No.
I would like Cavani on the team, but
would you rather have not traded for Ronaldo?
The thing with Cavani, he's a hard worker. He will outrun Ronaldo,
yeah.
but Ronaldo's that guy.
And do you think Cavani's more of a striker?
No.
I think so. I think as a striker because I think
Ronaldo's
plays better at a wing.
Yeah, obviously Ronaldo's a better player. I don't know. Cavani's deadly up top.
Maybe before
there's too many pieces. Like you said, there's too much.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Too many pieces on our team.
There's a lot going on.
We got Van de Beek on the bench just dying.
he just hasn't played at all.
They don't play him. And then we got Martial, we got Rashford, all these pieces on the team, and we're not winning. So there just has to be change with the players. Because I like the coach a lot.
Right.
I like the coach a lot.
I think the better game is Chelsea, the Chelsea Man City game.
For sure. All right. Before we move on to that, score predictions. What we saying?
Oh, yes.
Arsenal Spurs.
Arsenal Spurs.
It's at White Hart Lane. Or not White Hart Lane. Tottenham Stadium.
Playing Tottenham.
I'm saying 2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs. Jeez.
I think like I would say the Spurs, but I feel like Arsenal's just gonna come in hitting. I got Arsenal 1-0.
1-0. I got 3-1 Arsenal. I'm thinking
3-1. This guy's so biased.
So I'm saying
100% I'm biased.
Yeah.
I ain't even doubting that.
I'll say Tottenham 2-0, maybe 2-1, but I'm definitely going Spurs. Probably like 2.
I'm gonna go Arsenal. I think Arsenal's just been hitting, and their team they might shock a lot of people.
Nah, I'm going Spurs.
I think so too.
All right, that's cool.
All right, let's talk about Chelsea City.
We'll see if I get that one, but whatever. All right. Chelsea, Man
City.
City, top 2.
Top 2? Wait, so Liverpool's third?
Liverpool's third.
Yes.
Okay.
Third.
By 1 point though.
But
so
they
it's not bad.
have one game on.
Yeah,
Chelsea.
they have one
So
game.
it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, big game for Chelsea. They've been in a slump.
That's Clash of the Titans right there.
That is Clash of the Titans. Where are they playing?
Stamford Bridge, I want to say.
Are they playing Stamford Bridge?
They're playing at Chelsea.
Yeah,
Stamford Bridge. I gotta give it to Man City. I don't see them losing.
I don't know, man. I think whoever wins this game, if City wins this game, that's it. The league's done.
I think so too.
Wrap it up. Let's go next season.
And if Liverpool loses the next game too, like if Liverpool,
How many games are left in the season? Like 10?
How many games are played?
Like, I think like 8, 20.
21 games.
It's 21, so 17.
17, 38, right?
It's 38 total.
So there's 17 games. I mean, there's a lot of games, but yeah, I don't think like they'll lose to like.
17 games is a
like,
lot.
I don't think they lose to like bum teams.
Okay, this is a huge game because Chelsea really needs this win. This brings City down and brings them up, and it also gives Liverpool a chance to make the race tighter.
I think it's
I think Chelsea needs to win this game at home.
They have to.
They can't tie. They need to win this game.
It's a big 6-pointer because if Chelsea wins, they cut the lead down to 7. But if City wins, that they're going to be up 13 points. And at that point, you need to drop 4. You need to get 4 L's on the season,
and that's
which
the thing,
won't happen.
is because they win, right? They bring it down to 7. But if Liverpool wins the next game, then Liverpool's only 6 points away.
Exactly. See,
that's only 2 games, and there's a lot of league left. So this is the most crucial game up to now, like up to this point in the season. So I don't know.
And Man City's won their last 5. Chelsea has tied 4 of their last 5, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's not great.
Last 4 because they have 7 draws, and Man City doesn't tie very often. They only have 2 the whole season. That's crazy. And they're both sitting at 2 losses. It's crazy how much like tying you like break you.
So. Yeah, but I definitely have
Man City.
I
don't know. It'd be cool to. I would like Chelsea to win to like keep it like competitive.
Of course, you want to see the league like that, but I just think City is just.
So who do they have up top? Who does Chelsea have up top right now? Are they playing Lukaku?
Nah,
no.
Lukaku. There's
it's
stuff
Timo
going on
Werner
behind the scenes with him.
So Werner's playing.
Yeah, Werner's starting. Havertz is playing up top. They're putting Werner on the wing. They have Havertz up top with Pulisic.
And then they have Mount.
Mason Mount as well.
Playing midfield.
That team just playing. They're having problems. Yeah, and they have injuries too. Like Reece James is a really big part of that team. Yeah, he's so underrated though.
Yeah, like
is he underrated? I feel like he's gotten his respect this season.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like he hasn't though.
He has the hype.
I think he has the hype. He might be like properly rated, but
Liverpool has a lot of easy games.
Yeah, they
coming up.
Yeah.
So they're not in the worst spot. They might be more in the conversation than Chelsea if Chelsea loses.
They definitely are. No.
And Liverpool is like they're nice now. Like Jota's been going crazy.
Yeah, but the thing with Liverpool, they don't have Salah or Mane. They're both out with the Africa Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. That one stopped.
I don't know. That's a great question. Let's check.
Just plugging that one. Middle fingers to the 5. Middle fingers on 6.
Yo, I saw all
this dog was wearing a puffer. Like a puffer. So what's going on here, man? Yo, what's going on? Why is dog wearing puffer?
Dog with a puffer.
Yo, he's tweaking.
All right, so 2 games to watch out for this weekend. Arsenal, Spurs.
That's interesting.
City, Chelsea. Big 6-pointers on both sides.
So let's see.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
So move on to ball.
Ball. Which balls? What are we talking about?
Let's talk NBA. Yo, big game last night. Did anyone see it?
Big game.
The Nets
game.
Bulls versus Nets.
Interesting.
Crazy game.
Dude, the Nets outscored the Bulls by 30, I think it was.
20 something, maybe.
They were up 30 at the start of the fourth quarter. Like that's disgusting.
So they won by 26.
And that's what Kyrie literally just jogging on the floor too.
Kyrie put up 9 points.
He shot 4 for 20, bro.
Kyrie did nothing in that game. Yeah. That's what makes that like when that team plays, all three of them, that's what makes them so deadly. Because one of them can have the worst shooting night, and then you
The
still
other
got to
two.
worry about KD and Harden.
Yeah.
And you can never leave Kyrie open because that's Kyrie.
Yeah, I agree.
You know they're 13-3 when all three of them played together.
13-3.
13-3. No, like,
No, last obviously
like the
Kyrie's
last 2
first
years.
game.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's crazy.
It's just
No, seeing them on the court all at the same time is crazy.
It felt good.
It feels weird.
Right.
It feels weird though.
No,
like
yeah.
like people of their talent, like because they're like I feel like they're way better trio than at least like from what the Lakers have shown this year.
oh,
Oh,
fuck.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
that's not even comparable.
I mean, yeah, but it's like
It's
I don't
Westbrook,
know.
right? Like,
Yeah, it's I feel you.
if we're talking duos, okay, Anthony Davis and LeBron would be better than.
but AD's made out of glass too. Like, guy hasn't even been playing half the season.
Yes.
Yeah,
Pretty sick.
I don't know. James Harden.
I just think because did you guys see that thing that the Nets are gonna probably like pay the fine?
Pay the fines for Kyrie, right?
So
For the
if
vaccine?
that comes into play when the playoffs come around, then I don't see who's beating the Nets.
So what's this fine for?
So you know how Kyrie's not vaccinated.
Oh yeah.
So
So, there's
every time he plays at home, because in New York you have to be vaccinated. So every time
he just
plays,
presents like a
it'll
negative,
just be a fine.
or does he not even have to like
No,
prove that he's
he has to
negative?
be
Prove that he's negative.
Yeah.
That sucks.
The first time it's a warning, and then every other time it's a fine that increases. But the fifth, like after the fifth time, it's just a $50K fine every single time. So like at that point, it's like, yo, like I would just pay the fine if I'm the Brooklyn Nets. Fuck it,
I mean, how much is
or
it?
just take it out of his
Yeah, it
contract.
doesn't even matter.
I think I'd wait for the playoffs to start doing that though.
It depends where. I mean, they're the 2 seed right now, so they don't really need Kyrie at the home game. So just like ease them in. But
Yeah.
playoffs time, yeah, 100%.
I think you play that. Yeah.
So are they your favorites?
The Nets are
Oh, they
behind.
might fit.
Nets?
Yeah, to win the East.
To win the East, yeah. If they get Kyrie for those home games in the playoffs, I don't see who's beating them. The only team that I can see even giving them an issue
The Bucks?
are the Bucks.
I'll say, you don't think Giannis is there, bro? He's literally a former MVP, the current champion.
The Bucks are.
Drew Holiday's playing like an all-star though.
That's what
He
I'm
is a
saying.
monster, and defensively he could lock down either Harden or
Or Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Nets are 5-5.
If you got
Middleton's no pushover
Middleton's
either.
no pushover. But I just don't. But no one can hold KD. Respect to Giannis, but no one's holding
Bro, the
KD.
Cavs are doing
Yeah,
really
Cavs
good
are.
too. Bro, the East is like really.
The East
like,
is stacked this
The
year.
Stacked
East
as
is
fuck.
stacked. But I feel like the clear favorites are the Nets and the Bucks. I don't think any other team like.
So
I
we're
like
the number
Bulls.
1 seed. We're not Bulls fans.
Ah.
They're the number 1. Was this game not a fluke?
Oh, this game of fluke. I think that the Nets just proved their dominance.
Okay.
And I don't think it necessarily means that the Bulls are a fluke. I think the Nets could do this against any team in the league. But if the Bulls want to prove that they're not a joke,
Yeah, because who do you think
last
is
night it didn't help their case. Last night definitely did not help their case.
because who do you think is beating like better teams, the Nets or the Bulls? Are the Bulls gonna like play good against all the top teams?
The Nets,
They were only
And
down 2 going into the half. It was just a horrendous third quarter that just literally just lost the game for them.
it wasn't last night like the first night that the Nets won against a team that was like on the top side of the brackets.
Let me ask you
I
this.
couldn't tell you. I
They
don't
were like
know.
1-8, I think, against like top 4 teams in each conference.
I have a question. So who do you think would do better in a 7-game series against the Warriors, the Nets or the Bulls?
The Bulls.
The Bulls would do better against the
Bulls.
Warriors,
You're crazy.
I think.
Nets.
I think defensively
or the
Bulls are
Suns
better.
if you want to do that.
Offensively, the Bulls are better, but who's stopping the Nets offense?
Exactly. And you don't have to stop the Nets offense. If you have Curry on your team and you have Clay back,
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like people.
and Clay will clamp Harden 100%.
I don't know. Clamping Harden is not like that easy feat, and we've only seen Clay for a couple of games. We don't even know what he's
If
gonna
he's
be
back or
against prime, like offensive weapons.
I get you.
So we can't just make the assumption that he's gonna come back.
he didn't do bad. They're limiting his time a lot, but
No, yeah, he's been gone.
14
years.
points in 20 minutes with 3 rebounds and 3 assists is really good.
Yeah, but he had like 20 shots.
Yeah, he had like 20 shots on there,
Word.
and they were bad. It was bad
I
shooting.
mean, it was his
percentage.
first game back. I would literally just chuck everything.
But I think the
Damn, they played.
the Warriors are probably my favorites out of the West.
The Warriors are weird.
But people are
Warriors for
really
sure.
sleeping on the Suns again.
The
Like they
Grizzlies.
did last year. Everybody said the fluke against the Lakers.
Can we sleep on the Suns though?
I don't think. I feel like people are giving them the respect still though.
But like we know the Suns are like that. They went to the finals. They took Giannis to 6.
Yeah, but everybody's excuse for them making it to the finals was that the Lakers weren't fully healthy.
And the Clippers, Kawhi.
And then the Clippers, they don't have Kawhi.
But at the same time, if Kawhi's there, Kawhi makes the finals.
I think so. But
They were 2 games away from the finals with Paul
I thought
George.
the Clippers were looking crazy this year with Paul George. I thought they were like really sleeper like team in playoffs.
Paul George
But
went
Paul
out.
George going down was a big hit to the Clippers.
You saw that he might not return this season.
I saw that. That's
Paul George.
Yeah,
such a loss.
it's not great. It's not great.
That's terrible for the Clippers. Clippers have no like.
Kawhi might come back though, but who knows when?
Kawhi, but it's like probably not till late.
Yeah, it'll definitely be playoff
very
times.
late season. Are they still sticking at how many games are in the season? 82 or they cut it to 70? No.
That's a great question. I think it's 82 this year.
Still?
Yeah, it was 72 last year.
Yeah, 72 last year.
It's 82 this year.
Yeah.
82?
It's 82.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, because I heard playoffs are around like April-ish. April,
the
mid-April.
East playing bracket is looking crazy.
Yeah, the playing bracket, I was looking at that.
Bro, the
'cause
East is
the
stacked
Knicks
this year, yeah.
Can we get the Knicks in the playoffs? You think?
It's a lock, bro. Yo, can we talk about
What we talking about?
Cam Reddish?
What a trade.
That's crazy.
Bro, Kevin Knox, a first-round pick for Cam Reddish, and all right, a second in Solomon Hill, but Cam Reddish?
Hey, man, we're losing a lot with Kevin Knox.
That's a steal, bro.
I think Kevin Knox potential.
Knox,
Yeah, I think he had
Get a
potential.
load of this guy, bro.
No more victory royale.
I think he had potential.
Yo, as soon as I saw that suit, bro, I knew he was gonna be a bust, bro. I couldn't believe it.
I think he just hasn't had the position. I feel like this guy has a lot of potential, and I hope he gets his playing time in Atlanta.
Yeah,
It's not for us. It's not for
But
us.
The Knicks were
I'm
they
cool,
don't
bro.
play him like
But
at
Cam
all.
Reddish is what we wanted Kevin Knox to be. So I like this trade a lot. We're giving up Charlotte's second round pick.
The 11th?
first
No,
round
to first, but
Yeah.
it's like a mid-round, for like a mid-range. So.
and that's not
Charlotte-
even a lock. For
But
them
Charlotte's, it's their 2023. I know it's their next pick, right? It's their 2022 pick,
I think so,
Yeah,
yeah.
and the Hornets are in 7th.
to get.
So it'll be
But
like a mid-range pick.
What
so.
I think though is that Atlanta might be using that pick.
to trade.
Yeah. They could go for someone like Jaylen Brown
They definitely want to like
of the Celtics,
improve.
or maybe they could get someone off of the Magic too.
Get closer.
Who
you
would
know?
they get?
Who would they get off the Magic? I'm not even sure.
Yeah, do that. The Magic?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Like you could get a piece like
Like the Magic is also the Magic is also a pretty solid team.
No. They have good players. Who's
they got
Wendell
what's his
Carter
name?
solid.
Wendell
Cole Anthony's a
Cole Anthony's been
bucket.
doing really good
But
recently.
the thing is that the Hawks need like a playmaker and a shooter.
Do they really need a
I think-
playmaker
I
with
think so.
Trey?
It's just that whole offense revolves around. It's kind of like same thing with Luka.
Yeah.
If
Really,
Luka
12
doesn't-
seed,
if Luka's
11
not doing
seed.
good, then that team doesn't do good. If Trey's not doing good, or if Trey's not playing, that team doesn't function.
Yeah, you're right.
You need like even if they got someone off the bench like a Rondo, like but they can't.
They can't. That Cavs already got him.
So they need a playmaker. I think, in my opinion.
I get you.
Because they lost to the Clippers. They've been on a losing streak. Last time they won was against the Kings, and that was, let's see who they got on their team.
And
It
Cam Reddish.
was Kevin Herter dropping 25 against the
Kevin
Kings.
Herter's a bucket,
Kevin
bro.
Herter's
He
a
needs
bucket.
to-
But
just
Trae Young wasn't
inconsistent.
playing to
I
for fair.
I think Cam Reddish though, in the 8 games that he started for the Atlanta Hawks, he was averaging 18 points and 2 assists.
so. Trae Young's
Solid.
back. putting
That's
up
so
15.
solid. And you incorporate that to what the Knicks have right now. The Knicks, they have just been so inconsistent. That's their whole thing.
That really is.
They have some great offensive and defensive games, like the one last
They
2
grinded
days ago,
out.
where they look like the team they were last year.
Last year we blew out, or not last year. Yesterday we blew out the Mavs.
Exactly, we
like-
blew out the Mavs yesterday, and that performance, each starter scoring 10 points for the first time this whole season.
I didn't even realize.
Exactly, like that was so crucial for our team. But then you have other games where Randall's giving you 2 points. Fournier's not even scoring a single bucket.
Yeah.
So I think bringing Cam Reddish in might stabilize at least our
team.
scoring and all that, and he brings a lot defensively too.
But he hasn't been playing like at all this year, right?
Yeah, but that's why he wanted to move.
But that's why bringing him to the Knicks is gonna
because he's gonna get more minutes.
think about someone like Kyle Kuzma.
And
Like
right,
you took Kyle Kuzma
bro,
out of LA, and he's
insane. We were talking about that earlier. How Kyle Kuzma is doing like so
He's
good
made
right
that
now.
jump this year. I thought he was just gonna.
Kyle
like a
Kuzma has
role
been
player.
playing insane.
I think the last 11 games he's averaging like 20, like 4 and 11.
yeah,
He's literally averaging a double.
Like he's a monster.
yeah, it's nuts.
He's
So-
literally betting galore, bro. Always bet
And
the
I
over.
also,
what
I
I'm
also think,
saying, bro.
the Knicks are just
But,
playing
like-
mind games with Zion too, low key.
Nah,
I think
I
so.
don't want him. I don't need him.
The Pelicans.
Bro, he doesn't even know how to freaking walk,
the
bro.
Hey man, Zion, look at it, bro. This guy.
When's the last time he
was
played?
all-star.
That's what I'm saying,
He's
bro.
not even in the NBA. He's like,
Bro, the games that
he's
he
gonna go
does
play golf.
bro. This guy's averaging like 27 and 10. He's a
I'm
monster.
good. I don't need that. I don't need that.
I want it.
I don't need
I
an
want
injury
it.
prone player on my team. I'm good.
yeah,
I'd
Zion-
rather Randall.
I think Zion's way too risky.
Yo, Randall, All NBA second team. He was top 5 in MVP in my opinion last year.
Julius.
Yeah, but he's not the same player last year. He's not even gonna be an all
Bro,
star.
Really,
if you look
really.
at his stats, he hasn't had that bad of a drop off.
He hasn't.
It's
but
just the New York expectations have risen.
I think it's not even just that. I think it's when you actually watch the games and you see this guy's
It's just too many turnovers.
the turnovers, the body language is the worst part. This guy's body language is horrible, and that
His ISO movement is great. Cracked. What are you talking about? He's nasty. On the ISO ball, you run that play like 20 times.
We don't. I don't know. But I hate when people are like booing. Like that was such a big problem.
That's
That
so
was
stupid.
that was very stupid.
And then when he claps back, bro, everyone
Garden.
catches feelings. Like,
It's
what
the
are you
Garden.
doing, bro? It's literally how we talk, bro.
It's the Garden.
Like, if you're gonna boo him and he does the thumbs down back, yo, just take it, bro. That's literally how it is.
You should laugh that off.
That's what I'm saying.
how about the Grizzlies?
Let's talk about Moran. Yo, honestly, outside shout for MVP in my opinion. They've won 11 straight, I think it is. Or 10 straight. 10 straight. They're going to make it 11 today against the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Calling it right now. I'm betting on it today.
And it's not like they've been like scrub teams. They just beat the Warriors.
No, they beat the Lakers. Like, they've been beating solid ass teams. They've been grinding it
Yeah.
out.
And
Warriors, man.
and people are really sleeping on Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson. When Dylan Brooks was playing, so sad that he went out. But when he was playing, he was also a bucket. Like that team was hitting, and they're all so young. Like that team is so good. I think they could make it to the second round, maybe even
Easily.
depends who they place.
Not the
I
conference
think
finals.
they're locked for
the
avoiding
second
the plan.
Yeah.
But
But be top 6.
yeah, man, John Morant. I've been seeing a lot of the comparisons to D Rose's team in
To young
2011.
D-Rose, yeah.
I think he's better than what he was at that point.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
they were
don't know.
comparing
I don't know
him
about
I
that.
think John Morant just
Because they're both
Such
the
a
similar
monster.
player. They're
Yeah.
both explosive. They drive to the basket. The only thing that
John
does
Morant's like a
have,
little bigger, right? Like,
John Morant's a little
I think
bigger.
so.
yeah.
John Moran has an outside shot. Derrick Rose did not have a 3-pointer.
I mean,
Right?
yeah, his jumper was improving like over the years for like a while, but it was never really like his
Like
thing.
Jaren Jackson's a monster. Like
He's pretty good. He has his nights.
Yeah.
though.
they're sleeping on him.
Put up 12 rebounds, 21.
Desmond Bane's averaging like 17 points a game this year.
With like 3 threes.
I mean, putting up
Like he
23
is
against the
such
Lakers.
a monster.
He's solid.
The Lakers need help, man.
They do. But who
Lakers
do you
need-
get? You have no assets. You have no picks. You have some
You
of
have
the
all that
largest
team.
contracts in the league. Like,
Like who want like and
you can't do much with it.
what like
Look at this. It's
Like,
like their
I-
stat sheet is like so like.
I try to like when it comes to Russell Westbrook, right? Like I hate when people use people as scapegoats on certain teams because it's at the end of the game, you know, it's a team effort.
No, but it's his fault at the end of the day.
I don't know if I would say like before, but I've been seeing his numbers lately, bro. I
Have
think
you
he's, like,
seen his
2 for
shots?
13.
He's literally just
How do you average
top of the
How do you
backboard.
average one
His
brick?
his turnovers are killing the team though.
Bro, he's
It's a
averaging like
turnovers.
6 turnovers a game. I remember the other game, he had 0 turnovers for the first time since 2016. How do you go 6 years as a point guard without a turnover?
Yeah, you can't do that.
It's like, come on, bro. You're an MVP caliber player and you're just turning the ball over like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
look at the Lakers. Like, you have Trevor Ariza giving 25 minutes, 2 points. It's like it's
The
like
only
it's
good team-
only like 3 people do good
Malik
a game
Monk
on
has been
on the Lakers. Like
Malik Monk,
it's
LeBron.
either yeah.
And he's out of there. He's out of the next year because
Their stat sheets
It
are-
seems like they're gonna pay him money now.
Their stat sheets are never like too spread out. It's always like LeBron putting up 30,
Malik Monk with like 20.
Well,
Malik
yeah.
Monk or Austin or Avery Bradley.
Avery Bradley.
He goes off
That
sometimes.
team is just not good, and missing AD is a big part of it. But
It is huge.
Russell Westbrook is
But I
just
think they're-
not playing good.
I think they're better without AD.
I wouldn't say that.
As of right now, they haven't clicked
playing
with AD.
pretty good.
They've literally won like 3 in a row. I think it was without
I
AD.
don't think you could say that. I think Russell
I
Westbrook.
gotta see
They
how-
won a championship with AD. Like
I gotta see because
Right.
LeBron is playing center and AD doesn't like playing center.
The
No, he's
games-
gonna
the
play 5
games-
though. When he comes back, he's gonna play a lot of minutes.
AD's gonna
at
play.
the 5.
AD's gonna play 5.
the games that LeBron's played at center, they're undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're
He's
outscoring
not,
their,
he like
their
bro, and
opponents
he's
by so much.
37. Who does that at
Yeah,
center?
You saw that game where he went for the tip off and he just didn't even jump.
Yeah,
he
I
just
saw that.
let him have it.
Saw that.
It's
Saw that.
crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
But there's also stuff like that, like letting stuff like that happen, or like even the post game conferences with Russ, where he's laughing when they called him like a point guard, and then he like scoffed at it
Right.
because in his mind he's not the point guard. It's LeBron.
Yeah, it's LeBron.
So stuff like that is killing the team like within.
I get you.
So I don't think the Lakers make it far this year. I don't. No matter what LeBron does,
I think LeBron wants it though,
he wants it, but one guy can't do it. Respectfully,
bro. But we're forgetting Kendrick Nunn though. He hasn't played this year.
but Kendrick
And he's
Nunn,
he's a solid
think
piece off the
he's-
bench.
he's
He's
so
a shooter.
injury-prone.
He's a
not
shooter
like,
though.
He's not like. I don't think he's like team
but
changing.
he's not.
I think he will. Because the problem with the Lakers, they have no outside shooting. There's only one player with above like 35%, I think it is, 3-point percentage, and that's Carmelo.
Well, Melo's been a monster too.
He's been so consistent off
He's
the
been
bench.
so good. I love Melo.
So he didn't
So-
play.
I
I'm
take him
asking you
with
guys
the
this: what do you guys think about the Miami Heat?
too injury prone. Like people forgot about them because Bam's been out, Jimmy Buckets has been out, but the Heat they're still there. Like,
bro, they're the third seed.
They were literally in the finals 2 years ago.
They beat the Suns recently.
And now this is the first year with Kyle Lowry, and he has championship DNA. He's won the chip.
He's won
with
the
the
chip.
superstar on his team. You know that could work. And Jimmy's a
Tyler
monster.
Hero and Duncan Robinson.
Tyler
Jesus
Hero off the bench.
Christ, man.
Outside shot for 6
Tyler
man of the year.
Hero,
And Duncan, right? You have
Now with
looking at
Duncan, he either gives you 30 or he gives you 6.
yeah, but
Duncan could give you.
Duncan should be putting up 30 points. Like that's
No,
insane.
I think
When he's
with the contract
hot,
that
he
they gave him,
doesn't
bro.
miss.
Yeah,
when he's
sure.
hot, I think he's a hot shooter.
The contract
Yeah.
they gave him, he better be putting up 30, bro.
I mean, yeah, they play him a lot. They are getting a lot of time off the bench. To
And
be
like
fair,
that team
they're getting
is
like
good.
30 minutes.
What's the center's name? I don't know how to pronounce the center. It's like
Oh,
Y.
Omer.
Yurtseven?
Omer's
You're still
He's a
yeah.
Omer
monster.
Yurtseven?
And Kelly Olynyk's been out.
You know he's on Detroit.
Huh?
He's in Detroit.
Kelly
Is
Olynyk,
he?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's in Detroit.
What?
Yeah.
When the hell did he get traded to
It's
Detroit?
been a-
I
it's
think
been
he
a while.
signed.
Did he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What?
I saw
I
that
thought
too.
he
It looks weird. He looks weird in a Detroit jersey.
Doesn't fit.
But
PJ Tucker?
Caleb Moran. You got
PJ
Caleb
Tucker.
Moran. Max Strauss.
He's been pretty good. I've
been
never
good.
heard of him before this season.
He's been so good. Like that team has depth.
They do.
And
Like they don't
teams
even
with
have
depth
Bam.
go the farthest, I think.
Yeah,
That's why I have the Warriors as my favorite.
but you still need your superstars.
You need, but
Because there's only so much
so-
depth can do.
So what is a superstar? Is
Jimmy Butler's a
Jimmy Butler a
superstar.
superstar?
Jimmy Butler's a superstar.
Bam
I think-
Adebayo's a superstar.
He's out right now. Jimmy, right?
Jimmy and Bam are both out.
Jimmy.
Okay, so
That's
let's say,
crazy.
like, would you rather have DeAndre Ayton on your team or Bam Adebayo?
Bam.
Bam.
DeAndre Ayton or Bam? I'm
I
probably
think
taking.
this
I'm probably taking Ayton
I think I'm taking Bam.
because
I think I take
Bam.
Ayton.
Ian's too inconsistent for
I
me.
think Bam's too inconsistent.
What? Bam's what?
Bam
is
is
an all-star.
Bam is
That's what I'm
weird.
saying.
I know.
Bam was literally
For
an
sure,
all-star.
for sure.
But
And I understand that, but
And he did pretty good in the finals against LeBron.
then,
yeah, I think Aiden does like benefit a lot from like playing with
I
Devin
feel
Booker and
like-
like Chris Paul.
Yeah,
'Cause Chris Paul is such a good
Paul
piece.
was a huge addition.
Yeah,
for
for last year.
He definitely
And
made him
this
better.
year he's been okay. Obviously he's not like last
he's a
year.
monster.
He's still doing good. He's still putting up like he's like his
No, that, like people sleep on his like when people talk about MVPs, right?
Right.
Like most valid, like he's never
Last
put into
year.
that conversation because of stats.
right.
But you see where his team is on the
Oh,
It
stage.
makes his team a winning
You
team.
see the difference with him on the floor and without the floor. Like that guy is such a crucial point, and at his age, it's insane.
He's literally a coach on the court.
And he's been disrespected. Like he probably he gets disrespected when it comes to top point guards today. Like you hear Steph Curry, you hear John Moran, and yes, they deserve the respects. But Chris Paul,
They're saying he's top 5.
he's like the
I think
anchor
he's-
for that team.
I think Chris Paul's like top 5 all time.
But then like he doesn't do good like one season, then he's like out of the top 10. It's like people are so weird. I always hear that. Like
I
they
think
always
Chris
hear like
Paul, he doesn't perform in the playoffs. He's only been to one finals.
he gets injured, right?
But he's
Yeah.
been injured. Like okay,
He gets injured in
when the
playoffs.
when the Rockets were on the verge of making it to the finals, he goes,
Yeah, he got
injured.
injured game
Yeah.
6.
they lose.
And they
I
missed
remember that.
31 straight
That was crazy.
threes.
Against the Clippers or
they-
something?
a
Yeah,
historic,
against the Warriors.
a historic like
Insane.
feat to miss that many shots in a row. So I don't know, man. I feel like the Suns, the Warriors, and I think like people are sleeping on the Grizzlies. Those are my favorites to make it out of the West.
I love the Grizzlies, bro.
And then
They're such a fun team.
In the East, I got the Bulls, the Nets.
You guys got
Yeah,
any
the
sleeper
Bucks.
picks for the East or the West? People that
The
might not be
76ers.
looking at at all.
I
Like
got
maybe
the-
not even
think
playoff
the
contention.
76ers
Or,
are-
I got
bro,
the Cavs.
Joel and I would rather have this. I think
I
if you
love
put
the
the Sixers
Cavs.
and
The Cavs, bro. The Cavs have such a nice young core, and they're all performing.
I like the
Their
Cavs
young
team a
core-
lot.
Their young core is doing what the Knicks should be doing,
I like the Cavs team a lot. I like their team a lot.
I like Garland. He's a monster.
bro. If Sexton was playing, that team would be dangerous.
Yeah,
But I
Colin.
feel like if Sexton was playing, Garland would be the player that he is right now, though.
No, he definitely didn't.
Because Garland
Garland
is doing a lot better. Like
Garland's if Ricky Rubio didn't go down,
Oof,
that was a big
ACL
hit.
as well. Like, you have people like Kevin
You
Love,
got
bro.
Jarrett Allen is playing like an all-star.
Bro, he's literally averaging a double. Like that man's
That guy's a
I
monster.
love having him
now.
on my sleeper team.
Jarrett
he's
Allen is a
insane.
on your
monster.
fantasy. I tried trading for him. He didn't accept.
Yeah, my fantasy team. Yeah, I just Jared. That's one player like I had last year. He didn't do anything last year because the whole trade thing happened with the Cavs and the.
the Nets, yeah.
And Kevin
Yeah, it was
Love,
weird.
bro, off the bench.
Bro, he's coming off the bench. He's
Lauri Markkanen, like,
giving
that
you
team-
buckets
that team
and
has depth.
rebounds.
Larry Marketing. Yeah, they have
Mobley.
good
How are we
bigs.
forgetting Mobley?
They're
That
good
guy's a
bigs.
monster.
I think he's second in rookie of the year.
I
I like Scotty. I like Scotty.
I like Scotty, but Scotty's been missing some games, and Mobley's just been very, very consistent.
Hey, he's missed like the past week or two because of COVID.
And even before that, I'm pretty sure he missed a couple games due to
Scotty?
injury. Yeah,
I know he's out with a knee right now.
but and like I just think the thing about both of them, both their teams have a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Like you got
there's
Freddie
no
All-Star
superstar on that team. Oh, Freddie.
People are sleeping on him.
Nah, Freddie does
So
get slept
sleep.
on so hard. I think he's
So
the most
sleep.
slept on player in the league.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that guy, if he's not an All-Star this year, I don't know what else.
It's a
you could-
popularity contest at
I
that
don't know what
point.
else bro.
But like,
he's
who would you put over him? Who would you put over him?
For point
That's about to
guards,
be-
No, for guards in general.
guards in general over Fred.
Bro, there's a bunch.
There's a bunch.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you can't really say like.
Is DeMar DeRozan the person that?
Yeah, DeRozan's a guard.
No, yeah.
I put DeRozan, Levine, Harden.
That's crazy that they put him at guard though because
He
he's been
plays
playing
the
most of-
three.
He plays the three.
Yeah, he plays point.
At
Yeah,
San
he plays
Antonio,
power forward.
He plays
Yeah,
the three. He plays
Nah,
the
he
four.
played the four at San Antonio. He played the four a couple times, but that's because their whole team.
And
is
they still
COVID.
have him like in the voting as a guard.
as a guard.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like weren't really
You
feeling
know
that.
what team I feel
I like-
needs to
I
like
do like the Hornets a
make a
lot.
trade is the Celtics.
The Celtics. Yeah, I don't think
They're
Tatum
in
and
the dumps right now.
I don't think Tatum and Brown works.
I don't think it's that because I think Tatum and Brown kind of work in a way where like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard were working.
Yeah, but that's different. You know why? Because they had a point guard. The Celtics don't have
That's why
a like floor playing point guard. If
That's
they
why
got
I
a
think-
point guard, then they could
That's
work.
why I think the Jaylen Brown Ben Simmons trade, like it'll work.
I mean, at that point, yeah, but then you're splitting both of them. But if you want to
No,
keep,
no, I know, but I'm saying if you let's say the case is that they're not working
like
together,
they trade for
and
each
then
other
so you're trading Jaylen Brown
for Ben Simmons.
for Ben
and
Simmons,
picks,
you get a
maybe.
floor general.
Yeah,
And the Pistons, the 76ers, they get that scorer outside of
outside of Embiid and Tobias.
and Maxey. And Maxey is your floor
Maxey.
general, and he's more of a true
Maxey's
point guard.
solid.
He's been a monster this year.
He's been great. Like they haven't missed Ben Simmons because of Maxey.
Exactly. What seed are they right now? Like the 5th, 6th, something
Ooh.
like that, right? The
The
Sixers.
Sixers.
Sixers, yeah, 5-6.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Five.
the Sixers are the 5th seed.
But they're like, yeah, they're really close. I mean,
They're only a game and a half
many
behind the
games
Bucks.
played?
But the Bucks have been hit with injuries bad, and the
Injuries
games,
and
oh, but the Sixers are
COVID.
2 games
the games
like
where
behind
their big
Cavs.
three play, I think they've only lost like 3.
So right here, the first camera died, the one pointing at me and Sebastian. So for the next 15 minutes or so, it's only going to be the first camera pointed at Jakov. So I'm sorry about that, but let's get back into it.
3 or 4 games.
42, 40,
Yeah,
and 50.
they've been strong this year. Giannis has been,
Giannis is like an MVP.
Yeah,
Giannis has
yeah.
been playing like an MVP.
but we're not even calling him an MVP.
You know who's the most slept on player in the league though? Is Jokic.
I think nah, bro.
So
Everyone knows Jokic is like that
No,
though.
but bro, I don't think
it's just
so.
the way he plays, bro.
when you talk about MVP, right? His name is never brought up in MVP.
What do you mean? He
conversation.
literally just won the MVP last year.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about for this year.
Eh,
No one
exactly.
ever talks
He
No
just
one
won
ever talks
MVP
about
last year. So
Let's end this off. All right, let's end this off with the NBA. Who do you think is MVP?
DeRozan.
Everything.
DeRozan.
Yeah, he's trolling.
Nah, sorry, DeRozan's my pick.
How
I
is-
literally
how
bet
is-
on it.
How's the Rose? You bet. All right, this guy's losing
It's
money.
because DeRozan was really hot.
They're the number 1 seed, bro. The Bulls went from not
happens-
even.
okay, but look at Levine's numbers.
We're talking MVP, most valuable player. Last season, the Bulls weren't even in the playoffs.
But they did change a lot. They had a lot of
Even
pieces
they,
moved.
all they added was Caruso, who's been out since like week 9. They added
Lonzo.
Lonzo was there already. No, oh no, they did add Lonzo. Lonzo
exactly.
is new. All right.
And Vucevic only
Yeah.
came half.
Vucevic was like at the end when they
Yeah, but
weren't even
Vucevic
like
was
they weren't even
like a top 3
trying.
center at that point.
But
So-
my thing
Exact-
is that he hadn't
So
played
he
the full
could-
season. He had to get like.
I think that team
Okay.
just did a
No,
whole makeover and like
even then, I think it's even better because you had it so many pieces and they clicked so fast. Because honestly, I was a hater. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw all the Bulls pieces. I was a Bulls hater. I was like, they're not gonna click. They're gonna struggle to make the playoffs.
I feel like they were definitely the most interesting like team
Team.
looking like coming into
I
the season
think-
because it was so new.
I just think like when you compare other players, so if your whole thing is that right, what about John Morant?
John Morant's up
I
there.
have John
especially,
Morant, like,
especially
and-
the past week and a half. No, but John Morant, it's most valuable player for the season, not most valuable player for the past
No,
month,
for
maybe.
this exactly. For
And
the
then you
season.
add on
Look at
top
his
of
numbers
that,
for the season.
if you look at the Grizzlies were 10-2 without Ja, and they're a better team without Ja on the court.
Okay, but you're gonna tell me that they're a better team without John?
Defensively, yeah.
I mean-
Okay, but overall, I'm not asking defensively or offensively. Overall, are they a better team with John Morant?
Yeah, they're better.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Ja.
Yeah,
Exactly.
obviously. Yeah.
That's what I was.
But
They're
you
the
could
number
take
3
out
seed
Ja.
in the West.
You could take out Ja, and
who?
they'll still
Put
be
who?
there.
I don't
I'm
think so.
Take out Ja.
You
You
plug
think
out Ja.
there's
the
no
Grizzlies are
shot?
still a top
There's
team.
no
come
shot.
Come playoff time. Are they still?
They
There's
won't
no
run around.
shot.
Okay.
They won't around.
Are they contenders with John Morant?
You're saying if you take out Ja Moran, the Grizzlies are still the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies
Number
were
3
10,
seed.
The Grizzlies were 10-2
I don't-
without Ja.
With
The
John
Grizzlies-
Morant in the playoffs.
They were 10-2
What?
without Ja
Different.
because John Morant's
What?
his biggest flaw is his defense. John Morant's defender gives him buckets, bro. Like,
Jaren Jackson Jr. doing?
He's good defensively.
Would
though.
he
He's
do it
a good
without
defender.
Ja?
yeah.
That team. Don't
They
get me wrong,
literally
that
did
team is
do it
still
without
They
him.
did it without him. Don't get me
They're a
wrong.
good
that is
team,
good.
but I feel like they do need Ja. Like Ja's like definitely their.
But in the playoffs,
their
you need a
piece.
superstar, right? Like
That's
you said
their
before with the
piece.
Heat, you need a superstar, right?
But the thing with the Bulls, they've had COVID the entire season. Zach LaVine was out, DeRozan was out, Lonzo was out.
But my thing is,
they've all been out, and they're the number 1 seed.
when you put
in
the numbers,
East.
when you put Zach
I
LaVine
think they're the top
stats,
team in the league.
when you put Zach LaVine stats next to DeMar DeRozan stats, they're almost identical, bro.
No.
So what? Why are we making the argument?
Yeah,
for
Zach Levine. They're
Because-
one game's
Like,
one game Zach, one game's
all
DeRozan.
right, 2 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, okay.
Tied game.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
But that doesn't mean
2 minutes left on the clock. Tied game. Are they giving the ball to Levine or are they giving it to DeRozan?
I don't think they.
Is that a category?
I don't think they
MVP
think like that though. I think they think whoever's open.
No, they give it to the best player. They give it to the best player to make the best moments.
Zach Levine.
Look,
Either play, make, or shoot.
Zach Levine's pretty clutch.
No, Zach Levine's a bucket. I ain't gonna hold you.
but I don't, okay. Back to the MVP conversation.
DeRozan's my MVP.
You're okay. What about you?
Send it off. No, let's go you. Because
Me?
Okay,
I
let's
might
see.
have a crazy.
For me, if the Nuggets were better, I'd say Jokic.
Uh huh.
But since they're
I have a
struggling,
similar
and
answer.
you know, like the NBA voting is just so troll. You need to be like a top seed to win MVP or whatever. So I
That's why
have
Devin Booker was slept up for 70 years.
Kevin Durant as my MVP.
Okay.
He's a monster.
That's pretty safe.
He's unstoppable. No one in the league can stop him.
That's pretty conservative.
Conservative. Yo, I got.
That's pretty safe. That's pretty safe.
How's that safe?
Alright.
People were saying Curry.
Yeah, it's either Curry
For
or,
my MVP
yeah, everyone say Curry or Durant.
Oh,
You
Durant, but you gotta give him respect, bro. Durant's that guy,
Still
and they just
DeRozan.
blew out the number 1 seed in the
Still
East.
DeRozan. It was a fluke.
And then for my,
Yeah.
do you want my troll pick? Do you want my
No,
real
no,
pick?
I want
You want my real pick?
I ain't no troll, bro.
What's your real pick?
My real pick. See, that's
I
interesting.
ain't got to think about it.
See, I like Curry a lot, but he's definitely slowed down over the past couple, like, you know,
Bro, this season his shooting numbers are down. His 3-point percentage has dropped.
and he's still doing
look
great.
at- but look
It
at
shows
the
how
team.
amazing he
Look
is.
at the team.
That's literally just showing that he's taking more shots and less production. Think about it.
But look at KD's numbers. His
Okay,
3-point percentage went down, right?
Yeah,
But his overall,
KD can't make a three.
but his overall field goal shooting is better on more shots. He's shooting like what? What was it, like 52%?
You know who has the most mid rangers this season? DeMar DeRozan.
But that guy, we know that guy's been. His game is always in the mid range.
Bro, DeRozan gets such disrespect because when he was at San Antonio, nobody looked at him, bro.
Well, that's San Antonio. It's a small market. This is how the league works. Why do you think no one's looking at Jokic in Denver? Small market.
Yeah, so let me see this.
What about
he was
Sabonis?
just
What
the
about
MVP.
Sabonis?
But Sabonis-
What about Sabonis? Nobody ever talks about Sabonis because Indiana's a small market.
Nah, they also suck. So
Yeah, they're not
They
good,
suck,
yeah.
but nobody talks about.
And
him as an
I don't think
individual
he's like. A lot of people say he's overrated
player. overrated.
overrated. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say overrated,
I
but
would say overrated, but I think he's properly rated
because he's been all sorts and like
Yeah, I think he's like. I think everyone gives him his respect. He's not this like too crazy.
he's good. He's good
I
center.
think if you put him in a different situation, if you let's say like the Warriors made a
Yeah,
trade with like they
yeah.
packed Wiseman
would
and
look
someone
good.
for a bonus, like that team, like who's stopping that?
yeah, that goes up. That goes
That's
up.
like
That
that's like a
definitely
third
goes up.
star right there with Clay, Curry, and then Sabonis.
I saw-
And you still have Wiggins.
Draymond's a star.
Yeah.
Draymond's a star. I'm gonna say this guy averages.
Draymond
8,
defensive
7,
player of the
and
year.
7.
He's defensive
He's
player of
defensive
the
player
year.
of the year. I don't know who else. I mean, Gobert always gonna be up. Miles Turner
Gobert's
averaging
always
the
there.
most blocks in the league.
Miles Turner's a demon. All right, who's your pick?
Yeah, so let me end it off with this. I think we haven't mentioned this man this whole time. We've been talking about the basketball
this guy.
association. We haven't talked about this one guy this whole time, and the fact that he's been dropping the numbers that he's been dropping at his age. I have to go LeBron James as my MVP for the 2026 No, it's not even troll.
This guy's
I think-
a bronze sexual.
No, I
bro.
think-
Get him out of
I
here.
think he's been playing really
No,
good.
bro, look at his
He's been
team.
playing. Yeah, but like
okay, I'll give you this.
he's.
putting
I think if the
best
Lakers get to the 4th seed, I don't think that's impossible for the Lakers, especially Davis coming back like a week or two.
Like if we were going like by literally who's the most valuable
And the
player
West?
in the team,
It's
Up to the-
DeRozan.
it's not DeRozan, it's LeBron.
It's
Bro,
LeBron is
You
crazy.
take out DeRozan, they're not a top.
You take out
they're not a
LeBron,
top-
it's like homeless.
Bro,
like they're
those guys-
homeless.
That's a G League
like
team.
Right.
That's a
they're
G
out of the
League
NBA.
team. That's a G
That's a
team.
WNBA team right
That's what I'm
there.
saying. Like, okay. Well,
Oh my
no
god.
hate on women, but
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
no, LeBron James. Yeah, I think that'd be my pick.
Like-
If the Lakers were doing like a bit better, I think LeBron James is definitely up there because he's playing like out of his mind right now.
Yeah.
And I think the Lakers can definitely jump like in their position, their standing. So I'll say that.
What are they at? They're in the plane, right? Right now?
Yeah, right. No, they might be 11th. No, they're 8th.
They're in the plane right now.
It's the Knicks that are 11th.
It's top 6, right? That
The
are
fact
guaranteed.
that the Blazers
Yeah, top six are
even in
automatically.
the play-in is so ridiculous.
Because
No,
they
but I
haven't had
think they
Dame.
jump up because the Clippers are gonna fall. The
Dame
Lakers are
CJ
gonna come up.
Dame
CJ
has been sucking the games he's played.
But he's out for a couple weeks now because he had like a surgery, I think,
McCollum?
on his abdomen. CJ's been out since like week 9. By fantasy, I've literally 1 in 5 since he died. But he's back. He's back Saturday. So
Yeah. All right, I'm ready. I'm down to do NFL.
Let's talk NFL. Let's talk
I'm
football.
talking
Week
about
1
basketball.
of the playoffs.
That's what
What
I've
are
been
the
waiting
what are
for.
the matchups? What are the matchups?
That's what I've been waiting for.
Let's go over matchups again.
Let's
see the
let's
NFL.
review. Let's review.
Let's review. So
This is why we mock, ladies and gentlemen.
this is why we mock.
This is it.
All right. So first game, we got Raiders Bengals.
It's gonna be a good game. I think that's like an underrated matchup.
That's a super underrated
I don't
matchup.
think
I don't see any of them going super far, but I think
I
that's
like the
a,
Bengals. Yeah,
I like obviously the Bengals.
I wish it wasn't the Raiders though.
You wish it was the Chargers,
I definitely
Chargers
wish it was
is
the
so
Chargers.
overrated.
It would have been such a.
so overrated. That team is so overrated.
bro. They could have been
I
the
definitely
Texans,
think.
bro.
I definitely think they would have been a better matchup to the Bengals than the Raiders. Though.
No, I think
They
I think if it was Chargers Bengals,
I
then
think the
I got
win.
Bengals.
Yeah,
But because it's the Raiders, I don't know who's gonna win.
I'm
this
a
game.
You know, the Raiders have won 6 games off like the last possession.
I think the
that's
Chargers-
the most since 1970.
I think
bro.
the Chargers could be the best team out of all three though. Like
I think they
Yo,
have potential.
they all
but
at their best. I feel like the
That's
Chargers
why
definitely
one's
at their
watching
best.
from the couch
You
and
take-
2 are playing on Saturday.
bro.
You take Joey Bosa off that line,
No,
What do they have?
but he's there.
but I'm saying even with him there, even with all that, they still are losing games because their defense isn't up to par.
Yeah, sucks.
They have, but
That's
even
because they called the timeout, bro. Let's be real here. It's because they called the timeout.
Call it timeout.
that and their wide receiver core.
That's so stupid.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Is not as good as people think it is.
The
What,
Riders.
Keenan Allen and Mike Williams?
I think if you get like someone like a Michael Gallup or even a Lamar Cooper in there instead of Mike Williams, I think your core is better. But Keenan is mainly just Keenan Allen. We know that.
I mean,
And
you
Eckler-
draft a
Eckler-
young receiver. And you're
Eckler, we're
good.
taking, but their
Eckler's
defense.
been a dog this year, though.
Eckler has been a
Joe.
dog.
Eckler's been a dog, and
But-
then you have Justin Herbert as a franchise quarterback. That's a good team.
But I think
I'll take.
I
I'm
think
taking.
the Raiders very slept on. You got Renfro.
I think I take the Raiders
is
here.
Darren Waller. playing?
Darren Waller was back last game.
Darren Waller was back last game.
He had 8 targets.
I think the
Interior.
Raiders are really like being slept on, but I still got the Bengals in a close one.
Taking Joe.
I think it's. I think the Raiders.
I think it's
win.
gonna be kind of a shootout though. I got like Bengals probably like
I'll take Bengals.
20.
I'm taking the under on the Raiders.
27-20. Bengals.
I think the Raiders win off of a field goal.
The Bengals.
Yep. 3 seconds left.
The
field
Raiders.
goal.
The Raiders are known for winning games on field goals this season.
That's what I'm
though.
saying,
I was
bro.
like, how many games
They've
have they won
had
on field goal?
6 games
Exactly.
like that.
I'll
6
probably,
games.
I'll probably say Bengals. So what are we saying?
So I got Bengals 27-20.
Right.
Mine's not too far off from that. I'll probably say like. Honestly, I might say 31-17 Bengals.
I'm thinking low scoring game. I'm thinking.
No, I think Jamar. Like I don't know.
Thinking 17-10.
17-10. That's a realistic.
Yes.
That's a realistic.
2 touchdowns and a field goal, and then a
So
touchdown
that's
and
the
a
first
field
and Saturday games.
I mean, let's talk
Now
about the
we
Bengals wide receivers right now. Like
goal. Jamar Chase is hot.
Jamar
Boyd is
Chase,
hot.
Boyd, Higgins.
I don't even want to talk about Higgins.
Higgins
I
is
don't even want
like
to talk about Higgins.
I think they can like put out like I think they could produce a lot of points.
And they
for
got
them.
Joe Mixon.
I think their offense is really
Their
good.
offense is they got superstars, bro. Let's be
Yeah.
real. They got superstars.
Exactly. So
on the
I
offense.
think
Damn,
they're all like coming into the playoffs for the first time. I feel like as a team.
You know, there's
Obviously.
5 quarterbacks that are playing their first playoff game for the first time.
That's crazy.
It's
What is it? Joe Burrow.
Derek Carr, Joe Burrow,
Joe Burrow.
Kyler Murray. I want to say
Is it Dak?
Stafford. No,
No,
Dak's
Dak's
back.
Dak's been in
I
there.
want to say Stafford and then one person. I forgot who.
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Mike Jones. Yes, Mike Jones. Oh, speaking about Mike Jones, second playoff game on Saturday.
First
Bills,
Patriots,
Patriots.
let's
That's a
talk
good
about-
game,
Can't
right?
wait to watch
I
that
like
game.
it.
Yeah, we gotta watch that game
I think
together.
the, I think
I'm
the
so
Bills,
down.
I think the Bills are packing them, respectfully. At home, Bills Mafia, it's over.
No. So let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
Last time did they play that snow match at Bills?
It was the Bills. That doesn't count. You literally can't look at that game.
So, that's what I'm saying. This next game, that's what I'm saying. This next game is gonna be freezing. It's gonna be. It might snow. It probably will snow. Projections are gonna say it's gonna snow. So Josh Allen might not.
So if the snow does play a factor, then the Patriots' running game is a lot stronger, I think.
Yeah, because who are you taking? You're taking Damian Harris. You're taking
Damian Harris is a monster.
Singletary.
The past couple weeks has been a dog, though.
That was one of my questions. Are you guys taking Damian Harris or Singletary? Would you bet on?
But at the end of the day,
the Bills finally have a running game. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, the running game was not hitting early season.
Bro, the start of the season when they were the best team in the league, they didn't run. When they would run, Josh Allen would run the ball. Now they have Singletary who can actually run. And on top of that, you have a scrambling quarterback in Josh Allen. You have a 6'5", 225-pound quarterback running at you.
And
come on now.
Like, you still have Stephon Diggs. You got Dawson Knox.
Knox, Beasley, Sanders. They got weapons, bro.
Knox is cool.
They got weapons. I got the Bengals. I don't even think it's close. The Bengals, my fault. The Bills, I don't even think it's close.
Bro, the thing is, it's gonna be freezing, and Josh Allen is 2-3 in freezing temperatures, including the playoffs. So he doesn't play well in the cold.
That's a crazy stat. I still got him. I think.
No, I still will, but like,
I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it's gonna be like the first.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be high scoring.
Yeah, it definitely won't be.
Because I feel like those teams are very evenly like matched, especially coming from the same division. Like they know each other. I think they know each other very well.
It's really the third time they're playing this season.
So
I got 14-10 Bills.
14-10.
Yeah, I got 14-10 Bills.
Thinking
14-10.
I think 21-6.
No, I'll say
21-6.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's high scoring. That's probably very
high
low.
score, bro. That's literally less than 30.
I'll probably say 17-10.
That's the under right there.
Pats. I'll say 17-10 Pats.
17-10
just because I like the
Pats.
Pats.
Goes, bro.
I can't say the Bills are gonna win. I mean, I think the Bills are definitely the better team. I feel like if you put them on let's say they play like 7 times. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's say like they have a 3-game series. I'm definitely taking the Bills probably, but like you know what I'm saying. Bills probably are gonna beat the Patriots more times than the Patriots are gonna beat the Bills.
You saw last time they played at Gillette. You saw what Josh Allen does.
Josh Allen's good.
And Mac Jones had 2 picks that game.
Like, the only way they kept into account that this is a rookie playing his first ever playoff game.
And there's a stat: the last 6 rookies haven't won their first playoff game, or not 6 rookies. The last
Taylor
6
Heineke
quarterbacks that that played in the playoffs have all lost.
Well, it's gonna change now because the Raiders and the Bengals.
No, there will be a winner, but
I think he's gonna put up one hell of a fight.
I think it's gonna be good. I mean, you can never sleep on Belichick.
I was about to say,
you can never sleep on Bill Belichick, but I got the Bills, and I think the Bills they've had the opportunities in the past.
If Belichick doesn't,
I think this year Josh Allen's been playing like a monster. So, yeah, the interceptions are hurting him, but
15 picks, bro.
That's a lot.
Those all hurt.
But I think I got Josh Allen, in playoffs.
Do you guys have the Bills as Super Bowl contenders?
No. I don't think so. I think if they make...
You don't think they're outside shots for the Super Bowl?
I think they're outside shots, but I don't see who's beating...
They could beat anybody in the AFC. They destroyed the Chiefs. They lost to the Titans by 3. But that was Derrick Henry. But Derrick Henry came in...
And he's going to come back.
But we don't know how he's going to play.
He's Derrick Henry.
It's going to be his second... Actually, it'll be his second game if they make
Derrick Henry is a monster. I would never bet against Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry's a dog, but they're not going to...
You still see... You got A.J. Brown. You got Julio Jones.
A.J. Brown is super inconsistent, and Julio Jones just scored his first touchdown last week.
I don't blame that on A.J. Brown. I blame that on Tannehill.
Yeah, exactly. Who would I rather have? I'd rather have Josh Allen.
Even with, what was it, McNichols?
They had like Deonta Foreman.
Bro, their running core was still hitting when
yeah, but you had 3 options. Hillard as well. Like you had options.
Exactly. Those options were hitting, and that's why they were winning games without Henry.
Derrick Henry comes back. None of those players get looks. None of them get touches.
Obviously, they're not getting looks. But I'm saying is that
so like they did well. But like
they won games, and I feel like even if Henry doesn't come back, let's say for the first game of the playoffs,
no, he'll be back. Especially since with the bye, he'll be back.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be the Bills Titans or Bills Chiefs? So I think the Bills probably might make it to the. Even though I'll say Patriots might win.
Because if the Bills win, then they go against the Titans, right?
No, it'll be the lower seed. So another 3 seed.
I think Steelers.
It'd be the Bengals Raiders matchup that goes against the Titans.
Unless Roethlisberger wins.
Yeah, unless Roethlisberger wins.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. So the next game, let's just talk about the blowout game. I think it's a blowout.
Is it a blowout?
Bucks Eagles.
Eagles.
That's a
We're
blowout.
running the NFC. Okay.
It's because that's the next game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Saturday.
Time.
It's on,
That's
yeah,
the first
yeah,
Sunday game. First
it's
Sunday game.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Bucks, man.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. Playoffs.
You know, I saw a stat.
Doesn't get more like standard than that.
I guess.
Tom Brady's a playoff quarterback.
The Eagles have only beat bad quarterbacks.
They've only beat back. Bro, they play in the
They beat
What are we saying, like,
Heineke. They beat
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. They beat like bad quarterbacks. They haven't beat a good quarterback this season.
Dak Prescott.
They lost, I think.
They
both
lost to
times.
Dak Prescott both games.
Yeah.
That
And
Cowboys
that's the top
team.
quarterback.
That Cowboys team literally only beat bad teams.
Yeah.
Every time they face a good team, they lost. I'm pretty sure. And
We'll get to them.
I got the Bucks. This is an easy win.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout like people think. Jalen Hurts has still been playing like a monster.
He's a dog.
So I'm gonna give it like I think it's gonna be a high scoring game too.
Yeah, I think this has
I think
potential
it's
to
gonna
go
be a
like high scoring.
game.
I think this hits the over.
Miles Sanders has been playing like a monster too.
He doesn't have a touchdown this year. That's crazy to think about.
That is kind of
Your
crazy.
number one running back doesn't have a
So
touchdown.
who are you taking for wide receivers on that game? You taking Devontae Smith? Or you taking like a Mike Evans? Because Godwin's out.
Fournette's back.
Fournette's back.
He was back in training today.
Godwin's out for the season.
That guy's a monster.
He's a dog. Bro, I think
But Devontae-
Fournette is more important to their offense than Godwin.
Oh yeah, I think so. That running game was unstoppable.
Fournette is
Especially since
Fournette's a truck.
he's a receiving running back too. On top of that,
he gets like 7 like catches a game.
So I got the Bucks.
Not obviously not a game, but
I got the Bucks,
he has
but
potential.
I don't think I can put a score on this. I think this game will be the easiest decision. Like
I think the Bucks are scoring.
I might say 35-24 Bucks probably.
Probably like 30.
I'll go up there because Bucks. Well, actually no, Bucks don't have as many like receiver because a lot of like their offense did take a hit, especially like because it's gonna be like first games back for a couple people. So I don't know.
So this I think we're all like.
Yeah, I say Bucks.
we're all going
I'm definitely
Bucks
taking Bucks.
I think this is the game I'm most confident in. I'll tell you guys why. I'll tell you guys why the other game isn't like after.
Is it okay? So the second NFC matchup of the day would be
Chiefs.
the Cowboys.
The Cowboys and the Niners.
Niners. This is gonna be a close one.
I don't
know who wins this.
I don't think it'll be close.
Really.
I think the Niners will bully them.
I don't think so.
The Niners will bully the Cowboys.
I hope so.
Because the way the Niners play, bro, they'll come at you, bro. They'll just run right at you, bro. They play physically, bro.
Okay.
They play hard
Sure, right.
football.
I think, but the Cowboys have too many guns. Like,
putting pressure
okay.
on Jimmy G. I don't trust Jimmy G.
All right, you don't need to get the ball to Jimmy G, bro.
But Jimmy
I know,
G
what are we
did get you to
talking
Super
about?
Bowl.
You know how
Jimmy
many?
G did get
Yo,
you to Super
you
Bowl.
got
best corner in the league.
Elijah Mitchell, running back.
Okay.
You got Deebo Samuel, hybrid running back.
Doesn't matter.
You have George Kittle, who has been a great. He likes blocking as much as he likes getting the ball.
I think this game is very good. I think this probably
this might be
my favorite game.
I don't think so. I think game of the week is.
Yeah. The other one is really good. Yeah. But this one's good. This is up there.
I got the Niners. I think it's gonna be closer than people expect it to be. I don't expect it to be high scoring.
Nah, yeah, it's definitely gonna be hard fought.
I
Grinded out.
think it's gonna be also like close field goal is gonna play. So I give this to the Niners 17-14.
I'm telling you,
I'm still taking Cowboys because I think their
You're
team is
taking
too
the
tacked.
Cowboys.
the
I
Niners,
think their team is too
the
stacked.
Niners are
I
going
feel like they
to
have too
bully
many
That team
pieces.
is so overrated.
The
Debo
Cowboys
is gonna bully Trayvon Diggs.
No, he's not. I don't think.
He allows the most yards.
He allowed the
in
most. He
Jimmy
allowed over
G.
1,000 yards this
That's
season.
the most
bro.
overrated play, and people putting him saying he's defensive player of the year.
literally-
I don't want to
Trey
hear
Lance.
that.
He's a corner. He's a wide receiver playing
I'm
corner. That's literally who Trayvon
Like
Diggs is.
I don't know. The only that defense is solid still.
Are you betting on Trayvon Diggs' pick?
No,
No. Jimmy G's still
Yo,
on
he
it, so.
might. Yeah.
I'm betting on a Deebo Samuel anytime, bro.
I might. Yeah. I feel like they score. It's definitely gonna be Debo though.
So
Or I mean, Kittle's up there, but they might use Kittle as like.
Kittle's been more of a blocker lately, bro. He literally
He's a
pancakes linebackers, bro.
he's huge.
He literally plays. He just has fun blocking. Like he does not need the ball in his hand to enjoy the game, and that's why the Niners are clicking so well.
I like the Niners team. You know, Debo's my guy.
You start.
Bro.
Hold up. Do you
I love
start
Debo.
Trey Lance
No.
or do you start Jimmy G?
How are you gonna
In
start
Madden?
a
I'll
rookie
take Trey Lance.
playoff? Jimmy G's been to the Super Bowl. He has that experience. You have to trust. You have to trust your veteran.
Yeah, but
You got.
Yeah, I'll take Jimmy. I mean, obviously,
Alright, so
Jimmy G's played in a.
What did you draft
in a
Trey
Super
Lance
Bowl.
for?
It's crazy.
I mean, I think the Niners are gonna give
'Cause I don't
Trey
think Jimmy
Lance
G's
the keys next year. I don't think Jimmy G's coming back.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. I'd bet money that Trey Lance takes the keys.
I mean, you never know with Shanahan, bro.
True.
He's that coach that just literally so outside the box.
But I don't. you drafted Trey Lance, like you said, like why you have him? You need him for that
What
game.
What time are we at?
We're at like an hour, but like we had the blockage, so
Pretty good.
making good
I like
progress.
that. Yeah.
So,
I don't think it's bad.
What about
I do want to talk about a lot more. So
What about the Chiefs and the Steelers?
So everyone think that's a blowout. Big Ben was talking about, we probably don't deserve to be here. We're just gonna have fun.
Najee, man.
He's getting in the heads of the Chiefs because I already know the Chiefs are talking about it. You know, he's getting in their heads to pull something. I don't think he's gonna win, but I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. That is the highest like point differential on the sports books.
Right.
They're saying that the Chiefs are favorites by 12
On
points.
paper, as it should. Like I wouldn't blame people for saying that, but because it's on paper. On paper, I see it.
T.J. Watt is defensive player of the year in my opinion.
But it's up there.
It's not even a question.
He's a demon, bro. If he has a defensive player of the year
two games less and still tied the record for sacks.
I think he should have had it. I think that should have counted. I don't know if they did or not, but because you know like the sack that counted as like
yeah.
But I don't.
It's interesting.
We're forgetting what Patrick Mahomes.
But the Chiefs have shown a lot of faults this season, and
so I'm saying,
but they ended
see the Chiefs' flaws.
Okay, but we're forgetting that
they did start out bad, but they ended really good.
Is Patrick Mahomes,
bro?
He performs in the playoffs.
Patrick Mahomes does. Okay, he goes to
Super Bowl. Everybody was bashing him, bro. He
still threw.
He pushed. He had like the most pressure on it, like from any QB in any Super Bowl ever. I'm pretty sure that line was so injured. That Chiefs line in the Super Bowl was so injured. Right. That game would have been a lot closer if he had protection. So people are sleeping on what he is in the playoffs. Like
honestly,
you're saying the same thing, but you look at Rodgers this year. He's playing with a bunch of backups and a rookie on his line. And look what he's doing, bro. He's MVP this year.
Yeah, but you got Devontae Adams.
Okay, you have Tyreek Hill and Kelsey.
But Devontae Adams better than Tyreek Hill.
And Tyreek Hill has been I'm not gonna say he's been a bust, but you've seen that he has flaws. He has been getting clamped.
Tyreek,
but I think it's just like.
All right, let me ask you this: do you think Najee Harris puts on a show?
Yeah.
This game, or do you think he cracks? This is gonna be his first playoff game.
If the Steelers have any chance in this game, you need to have T.J. Watt playing like.
Najee Harris has like.
There's gonna be
their offense is very limited without Najee.
We know what the Steelers are. They're a gritty team. They're down and dirty, and T.J. Watt needs to perform, but that whole line needs to perform against Patrick Mahomes because if you give him too much time,
if you give Tyreek too much space,
you give
Tyreek is a guy he could put up 50 on you like any like
he'll burn you, bro.
It's bad. So if Tyreek gets going, and
I think it's a blowout. I don't think it's close.
The Steelers are in this.
Chiefs have a lot of pieces.
They're in the playoffs not because of Big Ben. They're in the playoffs because of their defense. And if their defense performs like how they have, all right, they played the Chiefs like 3 weeks ago. That was a blowout. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was bad. But that was mainly because Deontay Johnson fumbled a big ball.
But do Steelers?
If he would have scored that,
that's not close,
bro. All right, Deontay, if he plays the way he usually plays, if he doesn't drop a ball and fumble, no drop passes, no fumbles. If he plays how Deontay Johnson plays, there's a chance. If Najee,
the Steelers beat the Titans. I mean, that's the best team they probably beat the whole year.
When the Steelers first started with Najee, like he's still a rookie, so they had to experiment with him. They wanted to do this side to side runs. Najee is best utilized running right up the middle, bro. Because what was it? The game against the Browns 2 weeks ago,
right,
in the fantasy finals. He had 150 yards after contact. He breaks through tackles like it's nothing, bro.
I don't think the Steelers are good enough to beat a good team.
They're not great. They're on paper. They're the worst team,
bro. They shouldn't even beat.
See?
The Colts sold.
No, they did. No, they had to beat. They had to be the worst team.
The Colts has 7. You have 7 Pro Bowlers on your team, and you don't make the playoffs.
Colts are in the dumps after.
How do you lose to Jacksonville?
Everyone say, bro. I remember looking at Twitter and stuff throughout the game.
Like if the game would have been Indy Chiefs,
it's a good ass game,
or even Raiders Chiefs, that game would have been so much better.
Cool, because Chiefs. Yeah.
But the Steelers are gonna get blown out, and I don't even think it's close. I don't think it's close at all. I think Mahomes is gonna put on a show. Tyreek's gonna put on a show, and the Chiefs defense is gonna show up. People are sleeping on the Chiefs defense. They're going to show up.
It's going to be closer than you guys think. I don't think the Steelers win, but I'm telling you, Big Ben is going to have...
Bro, I'm going to see fucking Ben stumble a couple steps, might fall, might throw the ball.
The offensive line just needs to give Big Ben... They don't got to give him a whole day. Just 1 or 2 dropbacks, and that's it.
He's not that guy no more. And he was ready to retire. He didn't even think he was going to get to the playoffs. This guy's not in that mentality. Mahomes is coming back for vengeance. Mahomes has been to the last 2...
Ben is hilarious.
Oh, the last 2 Super Bowls, no?
I think so, yeah. I think they've been last 3.
No. Was it last 3?
I think so.
No. He only has 1 chip.
Yeah, I thought he has 2.
Who?
No, he has one.
Patrick?
I don't know. Yeah, he has 2.
He won the one against the Niners.
He lost
He'll be
Bucks.
the third
And he lost to the
quarterback
Bucks.
to make it to 3 straight Super Bowls.
Would he be?
Yeah, I saw the stat the other day.
Brady.
Yeah, Brady and some other guy. I forgot who.
But yeah, it's not close. So let's talk about the main event. Monday Night Football.
Ooh.
Rams, Cardinals.
Yo, that's the first Monday night game in the
Monday
playoffs.
Night playoff.
Tyler.
That sounds so crazy to say.
The better team on paper.
It's the Rams, but
Is the
Cardinals.
Rams?
I think
Are
the
you sure?
Cardinals. Yeah, I think the Rams.
Aren't the Cardinals the higher seed?
Are the
No,
They didn't win the division.
No, the Rams won the division.
the Rams. I think the Rams.
Because the Cardinals lost the last game.
They
of
both
I think the
Yeah,
Cardinals are a very
lost.
explosive team. I feel like.
Yeah, with
Compared to the
D-Hop's
Rams.
coming back.
Cam
I think the
Akers?
I don't know. How
No,
are
but-
they going to utilize him?
I think he's gonna be the main.
I think he'll be
focal
limited.
point.
I think it'll still be Sonny.
Sonny
Yeah.
Michel's been a monster though.
They have Chase Edmonds on the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, James Chase and
Ja-
James.
and James Conner.
Cardinals.
James Conner's been playing like a monster to close the
They
season.
don't even miss Chase or
But
whoever.
D Hop's not coming back.
I thought he was.
Is he?
I think so.
Oof. If D Hop comes back for this game, it's gonna be a crazy game.
It's gonna be a good
But
game.
you got Cooper Kupp, you got Odell, you got Van Jefferson.
And then
That's what I'm saying. Too many
you have
pieces.
Stafford. You can have all those
Stafford.
receivers, but you have Stafford, who literally costed you. He costed Cooper Kupp the record last week.
Yeah, but you have Cooper Kupp.
I think Stafford. Okay, but you have a more experienced
Slow
QB.
down.
You have the experienced QB versus the guy who's never even played in the playoff.
Who do you trust more?
Who would I trust more? Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford.
You're bugging.
I
You're
trust
bugging.
Matthew
You're
Stafford.
bugging.
I don't know how you don't trust
I
Matthew
think
Stafford in this
Bro,
situation.
Kyler Murray is literally an MVP.
Okay,
and
yeah,
he's an
Matthew
MVP.
Stafford. Matthew Stafford has not shown up in the playoffs before.
He
We
hasn't
know
shown
this.
up, but this season
he played for Detroit,
he gives
bro. Like,
away
that's what I'm saying.
stupid
who do you trust
interceptions,
more?
bro.
This is the
instead-
playoffs.
Bro,
This is
instead
the
of getting
playoffs.
sacked,
Give
he
me Stafford.
tosses it.
Okay,
Bro.
you guys must be
This
smoking,
is-
bro.
this
I
is the
think
playoffs.
Instead of
I think
getting sacked, he
Cardinals.
tosses
I think
the ball.
Kyler
It's led to like 3 or
has
4
potential. I think his upside is way bigger than Matthew.
The Cardinals were undefeated. They were the longest team undefeated this season. For,
7-0,
for a
but-
reason. For a reason.
But
What happened?
Kyler got hurt.
7-0 and then
got
4
hurt.
and 6.
They won games.
They're
without
4 and
both of
6,
them.
right? Because they started off 7-0. They're 4 and 6.
I guess.
And for the past
And
10 games, they're 4 and 6.
They lost to the Rams. They did lose to the Rams at home.
1-1. It's 1-1.
It's 1-1, right?
The series is 1-1 between the Cardinals and the Rams.
I think.
I think I'm still taking the Rams though.
Give me the Rams.
I'm taking
It's
the
a
Cardinals.
super close one.
Taking the
This
Rams.
is the game where I don't know who
The
I'll
thing
put my
is-
money on, but
They're
Yeah,
expecting
yeah.
they're expecting Matt Stafford to perform. They're expecting him to the pressure is off Kyler. The pressure is off the Cardinals. I think the Rams buckle.
I don't think they do. I think they've proven that they could win, and I think Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp are just going to connect, and I think Cooper Kupp is going to have a monster game.
For the Rams to win, I think they need their X factor. Either Odell or Van Jefferson need to have a big game.
And I think we're not talking enough about Von Miller and Aaron Donald and that offensive and that defensive
I mean,
line.
that defensive line is
Jalen
amazing.
Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey.
If the Cardinals' offensive line can't hold them, Murray is going to the ground, and we saw that against the last game. He was hitting the ground a lot. Aaron Donald was on his case.
Yeah, but he's a scrambling QB.
Yeah,
so
Kyler
That
can
I
move.
didn't-
that did not matter.
Kyler, I think
Kyler can move.
he has the best movement.
Ooh,
Okay,
he
and
better
then,
quarterback in
and
the
then you
league.
got Ramsey. You got Ramsey on.
Bro,
On
D-Hop babies Ramsey every day.
He's coming off an injury. We don't even know how D-Hop's going to come back.
D-Hop's a dog, bro.
But Cooper Kupp is
I don't think it was that
monster
crazy.
this season.
I don't think it was that crazy of an injury for him
I think
to
it's
be
just a
like
hamstring.
fucking.
It was
You
just
know?
funny. It was just put on the
Cooper
IR.
Kupp is a monster, and I feel like we're underrating what Matthew Stafford has experience. Like it or not, whether he performed good or not, he has that experience that Kyler Murray doesn't. So I got the Rams.
I
don't know.
can see why you have the Rams, but I don't have
I don't
the
know
Rams.
where.
I think it's gonna
the
be
score
definitely a good
ends.
game.
I think defense is really going to play a big
Yeah.
part because both these
And-
defenses are.
Yeah.
These are really good defenses.
Top 3.
So, yeah.
If you had to pick early Super Bowl pick right now,
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
not saying the number 1 seed, so not saying Packers and not saying the Titans, unless they
To make it to the Super Bowl or to win it.
to make it to the Super Bowl.
make
Give
it.
me,
Not the number 1 seed.
Give me one from each conference.
give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
I mean,
and
I
give me-
don't want
and
to be
give
too
me the-
obvious though.
Give me the Chiefs and give me the Rams.
I mean, if that's who you have, that's who you have.
I don't.
I mean, it's either the Chiefs or the Bills.
but I feel. Am I sleeping on Tom Brady? Like,
I think the Bills are a better Patriots team. I'm only saying that. I still think Patriots are gonna win this week, but I think the Bills are better than the Patriots. So if they do make it, I think the Bills can definitely make it to the Super Bowl. Like they have a higher odds to make it to the Super Bowl than the Patriots do, but you know the Patriots might be. But yeah, it's either Bills or Chiefs, and I might check.
Without the
I
number
might pick
1
these.
seeds, it'll give me Chiefs, Rams.
I'll pick
With the
Chiefs.
number 1 seeds, Chiefs, Packers.
Chiefs, Packers.
Yeah, I like the Chiefs.
I like the Chiefs more than any other team in the AFC.
I got
Yeah.
Packers, Bills.
Packers.
Are we
Bills.
sleeping on the Titans or no? Or you think
I think
they're really just?
I don't trust Tannehill.
I don't trust Tannehill, but if Derrick Henry's playing like a monster and no one's stopping him, but the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They have experience. They have championship DNA. Mahomes is back for blood.
Chiefs are
I just
good,
trust
man.
him, and I don't think like I want to see.
I want to see Packers
Bucks.
I want to see Packers Bucks really bad.
But I feel like
It's not gonna
I feel like
happen.
it's not gonna happen. I feel like the Rams are gonna beat the Bucks. The Bucks.
Yeah, definitely it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. And
Cowboys
so
Super Bowl?
the Niners, bro.
No,
If the
let's say the Cowboys are getting first
let's
round.
say the Cowboys somehow beat the Niners. Which
Somehow.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
very possible.
I don't think it's gonna happen. They are gonna get packed by the Packers. Who's stopping Devontae Adams?
Wait, the Packers.
We'll see this
They're in
week.
the same conference.
I hope I'm right.
Yeah.
Oh, the NFC.
Yeah, we're talking about
We'll
we're talking
see.
about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Taking
But yeah.
Cowboys.
So yeah, those are my. So who's your pick to win it all?
The whole thing?
Yeah, whole thing.
The whole 9?
I don't want to say the Packers. I'm going Bills.
You're saying Bills. You have
Shout
a
out
lot
Bills
of,
Mafia, baby. Shout out Bills Mafia.
The Packers were right there last season, right? They were top.
They went to
They
the
lost
conference.
to the
finals.
Bucks in the NFC. I think the Packers are taking it all the way. I love the Packers. I love what Rodgers and Devontae have been doing. This
Let's say the Eagles beat the Bucks. Then what? Because the
Eagles
Bucks
If
might
the
not be the
Eagles
same
beat
team that.
if the Eagles somehow beat the Bucks, they're gonna get packed by whoever comes out of the Rams card on the
Yeah,
They'll be the lower seed.
they'll be the lower seed, so they'll
So they
play
play
Packers.
The Packers.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Packers
they
are gonna beat the shit out of the Eagles.
Bro, it's not even close either.
That'll be even worse.
Yeah, so never mind. Eagles.
That's such a blowout. Like, and
And
they're
the
playing
Eagles
in Lambeau, like you're getting packed.
So, yeah.
Not even close.
Man,
All right, I'll take.
crazy.
Yeah,
I got Packers
to win it all.
to win it all. Yeah,
Give me the Rams.
The Rams. That's fair. I respect it.
it's a good pick.
I like the Rams, bro.
Not my pick, but I respect it.
No, yeah. I mean, it'll be hard. I think. I don't want to pick. I don't want to say Chiefs Bucks again. I don't want to say. I don't
Odell
say like
his
the
first
same
ring?
team.
Odell his
I'll
first
say
ring?
Rams. I want to see Odell win. Let's go Rams.
That's crazy. So we got Packers, Bills, and the
Bills
Rams.
Mafia, baby. Bills Mafia.
Are
Tell you,
you a
Packers
Giants
are
fan?
winning. Packers are winning.
Yeah.
No.
Bills, I'm a
Who are
Bills
the
fan
Giants?
this
Who are the
season.
Giants?
I'm a Packers fan. I'm a Packers
Who are
fan.
the
But
Giants?
What a
just
joke, man.
undeniably the best team in the league.
Who?
The Packers.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
tell me that there's a better team than the Packers right now, I won't believe it.
I'm
Who's the
telling you,
hottest
bro.
team? Do you think they're the hottest team?
Who's the hottest team?
Hottest team.
Like who?
The Bengals.
Which team?
The Bengals are hot. I like the Chiefs heading into the
The
playoffs.
Chiefs are good. The
The
Chiefs. I think the
Niners?
Chiefs
The
are.
Niners. They just beat the Rams.
The Bengals have like 100 points in the last 2 games.
And
The Bengals?
what were the teams that the Cowboys just beat? The Washington football
Hold
team.
on. Hold on.
What do you mean? Hold on, that team.
We're going to the
sucks.
playoffs next year. I
That's
don't know if we're
it,
talking
bro.
about this.
The Heineke fan over
Yeah,
here.
you guys don't even have an
We're
actual
che-
name.
hold
bro.
on, exactly. Yo,
guys are literally
y'all
called-
sleeping. February
There's no
2nd.
name.
Wait on it.
You guys are called a football
February.
team.
football
Is it
team.
February 2nd? February 22nd? Wait on it.
Like imagine
We're gonna be the
looking at your
flyest team out
schedule
there.
and you gotta go against the football.
They're gonna be the
team.
flyest
They
team
have a
out there.
W on their helmets, bro.
W.
Watch.
Nah,
Y'all sleeping.
Yo, get a team name
Y'all
and a logo,
sleeping.
bro, and then make the playoffs.
I don't think they're gonna keep Taylor though.
So what about?
I hope they don't. We need, bro.
Who do
I
you
need a
think has
better
to make the
quarterback.
most moves on the offseason?
Giants.
The Washington.
Giants.
What do we
Same.
do? We think Wilson is leaving? Do we think Rodgers is leaving?
We're going off season.
Wait, who are we talking about? Giants, Jets.
Just in general.
Just general like offseason moves.
I think Russ does move. I think he might go to the Saints.
You think it goes to the Saints?
He goes
I don't
to
think it
the
goes to
You
the
Saints?
Saints.
saying air? We saying air moves?
I think you
If-
run it back with Jameis. They were on fire with Jameis.
They gave
They had like 75%
no, but they gave
They were 5-2 before he got injured.
they gave Taysom like
They get
Nice.
Taysom
It's a
the
super
back,
contract.
but that's not for QB. I think it was a positional thing. It depends on what position
he's
he plays.
such a hybrid player too.
He's a hybrid, so like he plays different positions.
Taysom Hill, he plays
So
right. Yo, when,
he makes more money if he plays the QB spot and he takes that starting role. But if he plays a different position, I forgot what it was. The
Probably.
contract becomes lower.
like a halfback because when Drew Brees was still playing, they would have 2 quarterbacks out at the same time, and they would run like several trick plays, or they would have Hill like running like a running back, like nothing. You know, and this was pretty.
So
dope.
yeah, I think I hope Flores ends up at the Giants. That would be such a good move.
That would be a great pickup.
Flores.
That would be a
We
great.
just gotta
pickup.
see, bro.
But yeah,
Bro, the
if we get-
Dolphins, I can't
give
believe
me
they
Russell
fired him.
Wilson, give me Flores, and give me some linemen. We're taking it all the way, baby.
Russell Wilson.
Tony, Sterling, and
Man,
Golladay.
Russell Wilson. That's a free 6
That
games. in
receiving
the
core
beginning of the
that
game.
receiving core is nuts. But I think a team that we don't talk about enough
Saquon.
is that Denver team is looking real nuts. Real nuts next
I
year.
love
They get a QB.
the Broncos. I love the
I
Broncos.
say the Lions look solid, bro.
Love the
I
Lions.
like what they're building.
The only I would say the only problem they really have is their quarterback.
What do you mean, bro? Goff is solid. Goff isn't bad.
Goff is solid.
Broncos?
That's a
Oh,
crazy.
no.
No, I'm talking about Broncos.
Oh, Broncos.
Yeah, I'm saying because
yeah,
Teddy
bro,
Bridgewater is like
they're one piece away. I think they're one piece.
I don't like their quarterback
And they're in such a stacked
I think
division
if
too.
I think if
because
the-
you saw Teddy when Teddy was out this year. It like they looked like they
if the
couldn't even
Packers
like,
don't
breathe.
make it out of the NFC, I think Rodgers is gone, and I think he goes to the Broncos.
Yeah, if he doesn't make the Super Bowl, he leaves.
I think he goes to the
Broncos
Broncos.
would be cool.
I doubt he goes to the Broncos.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool to see.
People were saying he goes to the Vikings. I mean, if
no way
he
he goes across divisions.
That's what I'm saying.
Justin.
That's why I think he goes to the Broncos because I don't think he would go to somewhere like
I would
the
love to
Vikings.
see him on the
He's not going to
Broncos.
the Giants.
Yeah, I don't see I really don't.
Like, I
see
think
Broncos
the
have won a Super Bowl in the past, like, 7 years,
The
though.
Niners,
I
he's
don't
not
know.
going to the Niners. Like I really do think he goes to Denver.
I'm trying to think what team could use him and the
Any team.
Saints.
Fucking, I'll take Aaron Rodgers.
The
Washington
Seahawks. Maybe.
I'll take Aaron Rodgers.
If Russ leaves, the Seahawks wouldn't be bad.
The Seahawks with Rodgers, but I don't like that. You're just trading basically, and
Nah, you're not. You're trading up because you have
you're trading up.
Seriously,
But
definitely trading up.
You have the MVP in
But then
top
what?
10.
But then what?
What do you mean that way? You have DK. You have Tyler
That's such
Lockett.
a downgrade. He's
You have Gerald Everett.
You need him to win these games. Like
So
you
I'm saying-
need. He doesn't have that much time. He
With
needs to win.
Rodgers
Rodgers,
is 38.
With Rodgers, you win 3 more games at least.
Yeah, but you're not winning a chip.
Do you think Aaron Rodgers still has a lot of years on him? Like Tom?
How old is he?
38. Tom's like 44, 45.
Tom's different.
I've said this before.
Like,
Aaron
do you-
Rodgers.
do you think he has
Aaron
longevity like
Rodgers-
him?
Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady. So yeah.
Okay.
This guy's trolling.
I'm not even trolling. He's
Like right now.
statistically-
And he means this right now. No, he
better
doesn't
quarterback.
mean this right now.
Clip that. Somebody clip that.
Clip it.
Cause,
Bro,
no,
I'll say
no.
it every
No,
day
because you say
till I die.
no.
He
Because
is
the
a
way you say
better-
it, you're saying it all time.
Yeah, all time he's a better QB.
That doesn't make any sense.
He's a better QB than him. Statistically, he throws less interceptions.
Clip that.
More completion. He has better passer rating. He's
He's a greater quarterback.
He's not a greater quarterback, bro.
You think he's just
I-
you think he's more skilled
when
than
people- when
Tom?
People use yes, he's more skilled
He
than
a
Tom. That's not even a
Rodgers
question.
sexual, bro.
You think so? You're gonna tell me that Rodgers isn't more skilled than Tom?
No.
What?
He has a better
I think they
touchdown.
both have
He has
a
a
lot.
better touchdown to interception ratio. He doesn't turn the ball over.
Yo,
He doesn't-
This guy throws.
Rodgers
No.
doesn't turn the ball
Yo,
over.
Brady,
Calm down, calm
Brady
down.
throws the ball 5 yards downfield, and then, bro, I think
That's
there was a
coaching,
stat,
though.
He does 2-yard passes.
the
and then they get
percentage
the rest.
of his yards from passing happens so much after the pass is thrown. So as your
Aaron Rodgers
receiver,
has 34
as your
rushing
running backs
touchdowns.
doing the work.
Aaron Rodgers.
His career? Why are we looking at that?
I don't know. That's kind of cool.
But
He had one against the Bears, and he was like,
It's kind of cool. Okay.
but yeah, I think
Is Aaron Rodgers better than Brett Favre?
obviously
"Yeah, I think."
Those are not
I
even
think he
questions.
did. Yo, but that's so crazy. In Green Bay, you're so blessed, bro.
Green Bay is so blessed
You go from Brett Favre
Green Bay's had a very good
to Aaron Rodgers.
to Aaron Rodgers, bro,
That's kind of crazy.
to Danny Dimes. Oh my god, bro.
Danny Dimes.
I'll trade it, bro. Danny Dimes in a first.
What am I?
Nah, man.
You're one.
But yeah, that was looking good.
All right, playoffs. Top 5 QBs you trust.
Top 5 QBs I trust.
Aaron.
Aaron Rodgers is the top of my list.
Tom.
Everyone's gonna say Aaron and Tom.
You see how you're not gonna say Tom number 1 when you were just dig riding?
What are you talking about?
I mean, we were just talking about
Aaron. No, I still think Aaron's. What do you mean? I'm not shitting on Aaron. I'm just saying Aaron's not better than Tom. Because
Nah,
say that.
nah. So, okay, who you got?
That's like a stupid
Your top
argument. Aaron, Tom. In the playoffs right now,
Mm-hmm. Like, who would you trust? Like in your top 5?
Pat. Give me Patrick. Tom. Hold on, I missed it. Okay, here you go. Not Derek Carr. That's for sure.
Not Derek Carr.
Not Derek Carr.
That's nuts.
Why, you think you're in your top 5?
Derek Carr is in my top 5 quarterbacks I trust. Have you not seen what they did this season with all the things that they went through?
Yeah.
And he still got that team to the playoffs?
Yeah,
Kinda
but
ridiculous.
If there's a quarterback I want in the 2-minute drill, and I'm cool with Carr, bro. There's a lot worse
we're talking about
quarterbacks.
full game. We're talking. You mean clutch or
Like who do you
I'm
trust
saying,
the most?
like, who do I trust?
in clutch time and hot? Like
and
In
the
general,
whole game,
yeah.
you need one
The
QB.
whole game?
So you need 5 QBs that you could pick.
I mean, everyone's top 3 is what? Is it
Everyone.
obvious?
I mean, my top 2 is Brady and
Tom and
Yeah,
Aaron.
my top 2 is obvious, but
Give me Dak. Give me Kyler and give me Matthew.
this guy said, "Dad, get him out of here, yo."
Get him
Good night,
outta
ladies and
here.
gentlemen. It's been us.
Get
Y'all sleeping?
It has been head to
Good
head.
night.
I didn't want to say Dak, but I think I
Yo,
want to
he's
say
not
Dak.
even getting out of the first round,
Alright,
bro.
we'll see.
We'll see.
You didn't even
See.
bet on him.
I did. I said Cowboys are gonna win that game. I said
well,
y'all both said
I was
49ers.
gonna say,
Y'all
bro.
said Cowboys because I think Cowboys are.
Please bet, bro. Please bet on the game.
How are you gonna say?
I would definitely take the Cowboys.
You were so troll.
What are we saying?
You were telling me you put money on the. You tell me you put money on the Cowboys.
100%. I would put money on Cowboys.
Please, let's make a bet right now.
I'm confident.
What are the odds? I mean, they're favorites by 3.
They favored by 3. Bad. bad odds.
Give me the Cowboys, bro.
Cowboys have advantage.
Give me the fucking Cowboys.
Cowboys are home, but they're still gonna get packed.
Telling you right now.
Oh my god.
They are going to get bullied.
Oh, they're not.
I
I'm
can't
really
wait.
saying the 49ers.
I can't wait to run
Bro.
this back after the game.
Debo
49ers.
is a dog, bro. Debo a dog. Mitchell dog.
Trolling.
Bosa dog. Kittle
Bosa's a
dog.
Yeah, that team was nuts.
Like, bro, that is a team.
So that's
full
your
of
top five?
Give me the
demons.
Cowboys by like 14 at least.
All right, here. That is nuts. That I've heard enough.
Give me the Cowboys by 14.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what
good
are we
night.
saying? What are we saying? All right, what
my
else?
top five? I'll say my top five. My top five right now, I got Rodgers, Brady, Mahomes.
Yep, that's up
Give me
there.
Josh Allen.
Great pickup.
And
Yeah, the only person I would swap out was
give
Dak
me-
for
and give me Matthew Stafford. That's
Josh.
fifth.
See, I don't trust Stafford, bro.
I trust Stafford. I trust Stafford more than I trust Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
There's a
More
lot
than
of
I
good
trust Kyler
quarterbacks.
Murray. More than I trust Derek Carr.
I'm telling you, I like Kyler. All right, I'll tell you mine.
Okay, let's hear it.
Everyone has the same top three. Rodgers, Brady,
Mahomes.
Mahomes. I'm a Josh Allen fan. I'm obviously going Josh.
That's a good pickup. I like Josh Allen.
And I'm going Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
Bro,
like,
give me Joe Burrow.
everything that the Raiders have faced this season, and he got him in the playoffs with the game to spare. Like, they didn't have to win that game. That
here's
game
Gok.
did nothing for them.
no,
Bro, Derek Carr is a demon, bro. He's top 3 in passing yards this season.
like, who did you bet for? The Bengals?
How about on a draw?
You bet on a draw?
Oh, for this game?
No, for the Bengals Raiders.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the.
No, not for the time, no.
Who am I playing? I'm betting on a field goal, on a walk-off field goal.
Oh, you did, right?
By the who?
By Bengals, though.
Bengals?
No, by the Raiders.
By the
By the
Raiders.
Yeah.
Trolling.
0 seconds on the clock, bro.
And then,
Give him a field goal.
and then who do they play after? They play.
They would play,
What?
if the Chiefs win,
Oh, if the Bills win, they play the
They play
Bills. They'll play.
no,
They'll play the low seed.
They
They play
play,
one seed.
They play the
Wait,
No, the Raiders will play the Bills.
What seed are the Raiders? What seed are the Raiders?
They're 10-7. The Bills are 11-6.
they're the fifth seed.
So they'd
They'd go against the Titans, because if the Chiefs and the Bills win, that's a matchup.
Oh yeah, we're saying. Oh, I'm saying. I'm thinking the
You
Steelers.
gotta look at seeding.
I'm looking at Steelers. I'm like the Steelers will play them. Yeah, the Raiders will play the Titans.
Like if Steelers win,
if the
they would
if
play
the Chiefs win,
Titans.
yeah. If the Chiefs win, yeah, which they probably are. Yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be closer than people think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be close at all. At all.
Yeah,
At
that's
home, the Steelers, old ass Big Ben, rookie Najee. I don't like it.
If you had to put $1 million on one game,
$1 million on one game is the Bucks every day.
the Bucks.
Tom Brady's not getting first rounded, respectfully. As much as I would want to see that happen, it's not.
Yeah, that's
happening.
probably the biggest blowout, to be
He's
honest.
too heavy of a favorite.
Like, how could you bet?
Nah,
You
I'll take
can't
the
bet
Bucks.
against like.
Well, the Eagles did beat them.
we know
They
that. We
beat
know
Tom.
one thing is
Tom doesn't like the
one thing
Eagles,
for
man.
sure is that you cannot bet against Tom Brady.
I mean,
I'm putting on the Niners.
You put $1 million on the Niners.
If I had to put
That's-
it
yeah,
on,
that's crazy.
That's crazy because that's literally, to me, behind
That's
the
a
Bengals Raiders, that's the
close
closest
game.
matchup.
I'm saying,
that's what I'm putting.
and I think it's a close game if the Niners play good. If they don't, I mean, if the like, I think the Cowboys on a regular
They are
match,
going
the
to-
Cowboys win that.
Bro, it's just like
every
Cowboys,
time.
bro. The Cowboys beat bad teams. That's
I don't even like the Cowboys, and I'm saying the Cowboys are gonna like.
the Cowboys
The
only
Niners-
beat bad teams. The Niners.
I like the
Niners.
Niners. I think I like the Niners more than I like the Cowboys, but I think the Cowboys are still gonna win.
The Niners are full of grinders, bro. Like they grind out wins, bro. The Cowboys' offense has been so inconsistent that hasn't clicked at all this season.
Zeke's such a question mark.
Bro, Zeke hasn't had over 60 rushing yards since week 6.
Okay.
Week 6.
Like,
they have no
it's
rushing
playoffs.
games.
CD Lamb, he kind of fell off the face
I
of
don't
the
know.
earth.
Yeah, I might be
CD
talking on my
has
ass,
CD
but
games, bro.
I want to see
Michael
this
Gallup
playoffs.
just tore his ACL. Now you got Michael Gallup.
Now you're relying on Amari Cooper? How
Now
good?
Mark Cooper, I'm good.
Give me Debo every day.
Give me Debo. Give me Brandon Ayuk, yo. He's been a monster.
Yeah,
Give me Kittle.
yeah.
I mean, Schultz has been a
Schultz has
demon.
been a demon.
Schultz-
I can't even hold him. Schultz has been a
Schultz
demon. I'll give Schultz
That's my
that.
guy.
Nah,
I
but
might
yeah,
pick him up.
that's
No
what I
bullshit
think,
next
man.
year.
I mean, you can't go wrong with
I
Schultz.
can't wait to do fantasy
fantasy.
podcasts. But yeah, fantasy podcasts are gonna be tough.
You gotta get me on the mock draft.
Who
On the
it
mock
is.
draft, you gotta get me.
We gotta
yo.
get Steven on the Bluetooth.
Steven on the Bluetooth.
Okay.
Shout out Steven.
Are we done here? Or what are we saying?
I think that's a good place to end it.
Or you want to end it off with one more question, or what are we saying? Anything you want to know? Anything you want to know?
Anytime touchdown score, any game, who do you think scoring?
Actually, no. Who do you think is gonna put up? Like, let's say we were still doing fantasy. Who, other than quarterbacks, who's putting up the most fantasy points this week? Who do you think is gonna have the best performance out of any player, any wide receiver, any running back? Who's gonna have the game of the week?
Other than quarterback.
Who's gonna be the MVP of this season? Of this week? Yeah, not a quarterback, because quarterback,
This week?
Yeah.
Um,
If you have to pick one player from all the games,
Or every game? Or like
Every game.
total?
No, yeah. All the games, one player.
Oh, okay.
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup's going to have a good week.
Cooper Cup, best fantasy, best overall game.
Like, who'd you put money on this week for over
Debo.
Debo?
On the over?
Debo on anytime touchdown and overs, yeah.
Debo's a monster.
Bro, there's 3 things guaranteed. Death, taxes, and a Debo anytime touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hold on.
bet on Debo.
Bet on Debo. Bet on Debo.
I'll say give me Jamar Chase because I like Chase.
This guy's such a
Jamar
troll.
Chase.
Bro,
I'm a troll.
he dropped 50 like last week and
All
that's
right.
it.
All right, hold on. All right, give me Jamar Chase.
Rookie. He's.
I don't think the Raiders.
You got a rookie
With the
Stop him.
You got a
with the
rookie
inexperienced
wide receiver.
QB in
Give me
the
Jamar Chase.
QB.
Okay, y'all hating.
But
Give me
that's
Jamar
not gonna
Chase.
win. But that's not gonna win. That's
Yeah,
the
this
crazy part.
Bengals
That's
are
not
gonna
gonna
win.
win.
Give me Jamar Chase.
They're not winning.
That's not gonna win. That's the crazy part.
They're not winning.
Yep.
Darren Waller's going off.
I mean, you can't stop Darren Waller.
Saying right now, Darren Waller's going off.
All right.
Woo! That was a good podcast. That was cool. I don't know.
Enjoyed it.
First
very
First
interesting.
podcast, it worked.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, we had some
Interesting.
camera.
So camera, it's just some technical difficulties.
As long if that one cuts out for too long, just keep this one rolling,
And then just
and then
switch it
just
over when
yeah,
we get
we'll
back
switch it when that one comes back, if anything, because we could do that as well.
up. You want to do the outro?
And that's been all. That was a good podcast. I like talking about sports. It was a good podcast. You know, I think the NBA. I think this show is gonna be very different once because off seasons and stuff. The NFL is not gonna have a very big part. I think the Prem is cool. I would like to do Champions League and stuff. That'd be cool.
once
And then when
it
Champions League
comes
comes back, that's gonna be cool. And yeah, it's sad that NFL is gonna go away, but
Yeah, like
we'll
4
still be
more
here. We'll
weeks,
pick
bro.
up hockey or something. Baseball comes around.
Definitely not watching hockey, bro.
But yeah, it was really good. Thank you, Seb.
Wow.
We'll probably see him back a couple times.
Thank you guys
Thanks,
for
Seth,
having
for
me
joining
on.
today,
Thank you
man.
guys.
And yeah, appreciate everyone for watching, listening. We'll be everywhere. Expect us everywhere. Look for us. Share this podcast.
Share it.
Do the thing.
Yo, be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
That's the one.
YouTube, TikTok,
H2H podcast.
H2H Podcast.
All the same at everywhere. H2H podcast.
You'll find it everywhere you look.
That's the one. And that's it.
That has been us.
We're wrapping it up.
Enjoy it.
I'm crying.
See you guys next week for another
That
podcast.
was very fun. Take care.
We'll
We'll see you. That was cool.
All right.